It was cool, man. Chilled out. You know. That's
How many
about
times
it.
did you eat on Thanksgiving?
Once.
Just once?
Yeah.
You said you went to more than one house. I was just asking.
Yeah. No, I wasn't all in the. I'm not all into eating a whole lot of food no more. I mean, I enjoy Thanksgiving regardless, but you know, I'm not the one to sit down and have like 5 plates and 2 desserts.
5 plates and 2 desserts.
Just give me some good food on 1 plate and 1 good drink.
That's right. That's what's up.
That's cool.
You said 1 good drink.
1 good drink.
Okay, Will.
What was up?
See, Thanksgiving was chill.
Like you.
Yeah.
Will.
Just chilled. Greg and Tasha came over for dinner, and my daughter and my grandbabies came over. Then the rest of the weekend, really, and I'll tell you funny. I got up on Friday, got all the way to work, and my boss like, "What you doing here?" I was like, "Huh?"
I'm done.
He showed me my vacation slip that I put in back in January.
I'm sorry, though.
Weekend.
Jeez, no reminder in your smartphone?
None.
He don't got a,
No.
He don't got a smartphone.
No. But what happened was,
No.
I just got this phone.
Okay.
And everything didn't
transfer
all of
over?
my contacts and a lot of stuff didn't transfer over.
Is that Android?
Yeah.
There's your answer.
Yeah, there's my answer.
There's your answer.
but-
Us iPhone users, we try to tell you, come on over, man. Come on
And
over.
iPhones, man. I
Well,
just don't like them,
but
man.
the
I
iPhone
own
would have
them.
told you.
I can't do it.
Whether you wanted to know it or not, it told you.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, wow.
The iPhone would have told you.
It damn
Hey,
sure will.
I mean, but
Came up,
other
that
than
would have came up like an event. What's up, Salam?
Yeah, but other than that, I mean, I went to had a cigar last night? One night.
You know we all get over. We don't remember the day before. I
That's
can't
a
remember
shame.
4 days ago, man.
Okay,
That's-
right.
I be like,
That was a
what
long
did
weekend.
I do? Where was
It was a
I?
long weekend.
That's a shame.
We must be sleepwalking or something. Can't remember where you were at.
That's a shame.
Oh, damn. See?
Yeah, see?
One of my friends, they called, said they wanted to play some spades. Called me. I went over his house.
Right.
And me and Deucey shut him down.
Oh,
Guys
okay.
off the table.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, they were trying to make up teams to they couldn't do it. That was it.
You gotta break the partners up, man. In spades, man, you can't be letting the people that been playing together for years. They got all kinds of signals,
But
little
that's just it. We don't
scratch your
hardly- we
ear.
don't
That mean I got
hardly play.
spades. You know how that go, man. I don't trust them, man.
Oh, they were
Nah.
trying that. They were trying that, but
Yeah, y'all see
we
secretly
was
talking.
killing
Y'all playing footsies over there. I already know what's good. Throw off. CJ,
funny.
how did your weekend, man?
It was all right, man. I didn't do too much. Wife wasn't feeling well. I went over to a friend's house, and of course, he was a Cowboy fan and watched the game, so I had to hear his hot mouth the whole time. But
You had to hear his what?
That's the bad luck thing, see?
I had to hear him celebrate his victory. How about that?
Just give you grief all night, all game, huh?
Yeah, it was all good. Like I said, I can dish it, I can take it.
That's right.
So it's no big deal, you know.
You ain't got no choice, brother.
Say what?
You ain't got no choice,
No
brother.
choice in this
Ain't no
matter.
choice.
Gonna hit this
Exactly.
all
You ain't
year.
got
Hit
no
all day in
choice.
here.
Yeah, until next year, buddy.
Who's number 1 in the division right now?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know that's right.
You don't know?
Keep
Want me to tell
keep
you?
that.
Dallas.
Is
Them boys.
Hey, that's funny, Slim. Because it's been so funny because every time the week go past, Redskin fans will post how we still leading the division.
Shorty.
Still leading the division.
Right.
Still leading the division.
It be quiet as a mug on Facebook when the Redskins lose.
It'd be quiet as a mug when the Redskins win. What they do is when they win, they always try to throw everything at the Cowboys fans and this and that.
They tried.
So
I don't know why. Like, we don't come for them. But they always want to come for us. I don't care who else playing,
Holding
who they
calls.
playing. They say, what the Cowboys do? Why are you worried about us? Mm-hmm. I even had a hate on one of my pools. They put the teams, you know how they got the box square pools? They put Cowgirls on the left side. I said, see, that's your first mistake. That's how I already knew we was going to win. They put that on the pool sheet. I'm like, you know how many Cowboy fans is buying into this box pool?
Hey, but look,
and you going to do that? Okay. That told me right there what was going to happen.
I want to send a nice shout out to Lamar Miller last night with the boys. Now, they was getting it in. He was, a 97-yard joint?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we gonna get on all of that, but I want to see how my man right here to my right weekend went, because as y'all see, people, we got somebody on IR, so we gonna send our prayers out to him, man.
Yeah.
This man one-arm shorty right now.
That was that damn turkey
Okay,
basket.
man?
Man,
Yeah, he
that's
probably took too many baskets
You know
delivering the
what?
Them
baskets.
baskets.
That probably would
Be
pull
a
that.
delay
I'm
into
telling you,
it.
thought
Broke
it was like water. Them Jones, I'm telling you, them Jones was man.
Nah, the ringer was good, man. Thanksgiving was great. Spent it with family. Everything was good about that, man. It was, it was cool. It was no complaints on Thanksgiving. All the games was good too.
Yeah, they were.
Chicago shocked me, so that started it off. And then of course, you give props to Lamar Miller. You should have gave props to Amari Cooper for his 90-yard touchdown.
Yeah.
Or maybe he should have gave him props for his 40-yard touchdown. Or maybe he should have gave him props for his 7 receptions for 180 yards and 2 touchdowns. But we get to the
188
lady.
yards.
It's 180. It's 180.
It's one- oh, they
180.
changed it to
It's
180.
180. Yeah. So
We getting to it.
Yeah, we get into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then to see the Saints and Falcons again, man. It was 3 good games on Thanksgiving, so that was great.
Yep.
Saturday we came back to Saturday, Friday, Saturday. That's probably pretty much it. On Saturday wasn't too much to do because everybody on Saturday, you full from the whole weekend. You know what I'm saying? You full.
What?
Yeah, we still did the meeting at the IHOP on Sunday. Had a good meeting, had good food up there again as well. Again, another good day of football, man. It's just something about football, man. It's just so good. It was so many upsets that Giant throw your pool off, though, mess you up. But prayers go up to our let's be honest, ladies. Becky, her dad's funeral was yesterday.
Let's be clear.
I did say let's be honest. Let's be clear. Her dad's birthday. Wow, her dad's funeral was yesterday. Yeah, so went to that. Finally got past the deaths so far. Until we got out the woods. And then all of a sudden, wake up this morning. I'm like, but yesterday my shoulder started hurting. I'm like, why the hell is my shoulder hurting so much? Then I couldn't lift that joint. I was like, I can't lift it. But I was off work, so I was like, I got to go in. I went in, I told him, I can't lift my arm up. So I went to patient first. She was like, all right, well, it's probably some information. Because I'm touching the shoulder, but I feel the pain in my elbow and in my wrist. Like my hand's swelling up.
That's a stinger. That's definitely nerve damage. Not damage.
I'm hoping it's not nerve damage.
Yeah.
But then I was like, God, so...
It can be fixed. Yeah, pinch. That's what I meant.
And then she
You can work it out.
She hit me with the, okay, I can give you a shot to subside the pain right now, and then you just take the pills later on. I'm like, all right. She said, okay, I'm going to give it to you in your bum. I said, wait, what? Oh,
Can't
hey.
get Dwight Howard.
I said, wait, what? Wait.
Oh, my
I said, I know what your bum mean. Then the lady, I was like, all right, forgot I need to get it, because the pain was excruciating. So I said, all right, forget it, I ain't tripping. So the lady came and she said, I'm going to give it to you in your hip.
Nothing in the world worse than nerve pain, man.
She said, I'm going to give it to you. She said, I'm going to give it to you in your hip. And I was like, well, wait.
Yeah, exactly.
The hip is like your bone. So I was like, man. So she hit me with the needle, and she pulled out that needle. She said, okay. I said, that's gonna hurt. She said, I said, never mind. Like, if it's they say, nah, it ain't gonna hurt.
It's a needle.
Right. She said,
Hello?
it's gonna pinch a little bit. I said, all right. So I lay on the table. She said, okay, now, this is what you got to do. I said, well, wait a minute. Now you giving me instructions. That means it's about to hurt.
Gotta do.
Yeah, like she said, when I stick you, just take a deep breath in through your nose. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's about to hurt. So I was like, oh my God. So when she hit it, I was like, oh my God, no. I swear to goodness, when I got up, it felt like it was a knot in my hip. I don't know. I thought it was a tetanus shot or something. I said, oh, that joint hurt. But my tolerance level is kind of messed up, so I don't know. And it stopped the pain. Matter of fact, the pain got worse. Like at first I could lift my arm, but now I can't. Like that joint is excruciating, dog.
Hey,
She gave me some 800s, but I took a perk last night, and that joint didn't do nothing. That joint tastes like a
It's hard
skittle.
to
That
attack
joint tastes like
nerves.
that joint like a skittle to me last night.
Right.
I said, this joint is killing me, bro. Like I can't sleep right. I couldn't find a comfortable position.
Yeah.
I'm like, this joint, I gotta do something. So I
get you a nice old heating pad, bro.
I do. I got a matter of fact, I got a heating pad with the massage in the joint.
Okay.
I tried that too last night. This shit ain't work. I appreciate
That
it.
shit ain't working.
And thank you, Sean. You can kiss my ass too, Sean. Because I didn't listen to you the other day.
I tried to help, man.
You tried to tell me the other day that I needed a battery.
Tried to help, man.
And I was like, nah, Sean, I don't need no battery. This hey, Google got all the answers, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best believe
And
it.
what they say, battery?
Google said, nah. Google was like, nah, Mike, you don't need no battery. You don't listen to Sean.
He said-
All you need is to clean it off, put some Vaseline on it to be all right. Hey, Sean, I don't need no battery, Sean. Came back a day later. Get. I said, God damn.
Battery.
Said, gotta go get a battery.
Say it again.
Gotta go get a battery.
Ain't this some? Right. Ain't this some shiggity?
Yeah, I tried to go to Google. Google tried to tell me something different. I said, man, when that joint ain't start, I said, this damn Sean. I said, I got to tell him, though. I can't. Let my man know he was right. He said, I'm trying to tell you, man, you're bad. I'm telling you, say right now the sales going bad in the joint, and it was the sales because it leaked out the bottom too.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's the only way you're gonna see all the corrosion.
Yeah, because I see like the water underneath the battery, but I took the battery out, so I was like, So yeah, I ended up getting the battery today from Walmart. Man, and I was about to go the cheap route too. I was about $49.99 joint.
No,
1 year warranty.
Yeah, that's 1 week
1
warranty.
year warranty.
Right.
That joint with the crank. As soon as something cold hit that joint.
Right.
Cold crank.
I was like, man, oh man, that was like,
cold crank.
Right.
And all the electronics in that car? Oh,
I said, nah, let me go ahead and stop bull crap, man. So I got the 725 cranking amps, 5 year warranty.
That's right.
3 year replacement warranty, 2 year.
Oh yeah, you best believe it.
2 year other joint, so it's 5 years.
Everything about that thing.
Did I?
Roadside assistance.
Hey Slim, I looked at that joint for so long. I said I did not want to spend $100 on the battery.
The top
But that's the
post,
thing,
side
man.
post.
Batteries cost, man.
Yeah, huh?
Top post or side
Top
post?
post.
Top post.
If it was the side post,
Side
I
post.
only spent 74. I was looking for a side. I was looking for the side study. They had some 74s, but them joints was already gone. I said, God damn it. Got me out of there quick, Slim. But at least I got that joint back working. So
that's what's
other than
up.
that, man, I got an appointment in the morning, 8:55 with the orthopedic surgeon.
Oh, okay.
See how that joint work, cause right now,
Take some X-rays and look at it.
yeah, cause I got the 800 milligrams. I just ain't take it, y'all. I couldn't
Hit you
take it
with
right
the
now. I
MRI
ain't know,
joint.
huh?
They hit you with an MRI.
Yeah, I'm hoping someone put the dye in it and let me know what the
see what's
situation
going on.
is, cause it is. Man, I wish this on nobody, bruh.
Yeah, I've been there
I've
before.
been there, man.
With the nerve damage.
Oh yeah, man. That's why I had my second surgery.
That's why he ain't
My
pick up.
my leg kept falling asleep.
That's why I couldn't pick up them damn turkey baskets.
Oh yeah, I wasn't playing around. You was like me in the hospital this week. Yeah.
Slim,
Oh,
to come out of this joint without nothing though, like with no reason, no rhyme or reason to start hurting. I'm like, but she did tell me that it could have been just overtime, from your job, that it's just building up. And then what happened was you was already in a repetitive motion, like going to work all the time. And then when you took these days off,
Just set in.
it just set in. Cause it was.
Oh, you off work? Okay.
I didn't fall. I didn't do nothing.
Right.
It just happened.
Wow.
Cause I mean Sunday, you see, I was all right Sunday.
Yeah.
Monday, I was all right. So I was like, man.
but they say you'd rather it happen at work.
Yeah.
Better situation.
If you want to be that.
But the thing about it is, it's like 4 people at my job is out with the same thing.
Oh, well,
So it ain't no,
It's coming to job.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
it ain't no coincidence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Throwing
saying?
that
So,
on your shoulder like this.
man, so hopefully we can get that
stuck
joint
like
together,
this one day
man.
like this. You walking around like this. Oh my God, man, I'm stuck.
Hey,
Hey,
Slim.
look, but hold on. I need you to hold this water for Mike. Just let me slide this in real quick. Hold on. Just hold that.
Hey, Slim, I applaud people with disabilities with one leg or one arm.
I'm telling you.
I am going through it, trying to put my clothes on, take a shower with one arm. That joint, hey,
Don't realize how much you need it.
oh my gosh, dog.
He's lucky he's left-handed.
Yeah,
He's lucky he's left-handed. At least get right.
exactly. And then, like I showed you, my hand just swelling up more and more. I'm like, oh my gosh.
He just can't handle extra activities with that right joint.
Why my man tell me that joint, he's like, man, you gotta be ambidextrous. I say, dog, I'm left-handed. I don't even use my right for that joint. Hey, so it's just, like I said, I don't wish this on nobody, man. No, y'all say y'all went through some of this the same time too.
Man, it's the worst.
Oh my God, dog. I literally like want to cry. Like I had got up here early.
But look, don't let it be because of the winter. I mean, because the weather changed.
Oh man.
So if it starts to warm, so like Sunday, it's supposed to be warm. So come Sunday, if that joint loosen up, oh, you know what it is. Cold weather come around, you can be just like that.
Joseph said he a fellow Southpaw.
Fellas,
What's up, Joseph?
Yeah, you know them y'all know them lefties kind of smart, Slim. Don't do that. We gifted. We gifted, Slim. We
I
gifted.
ain't even gonna
man.
hate because my youngest daughter's left-handed, so all right, yeah.
Shoot.
She's
And
pretty
my cousin's
intelligent.
left-handed.
Trevor and Lil Mike left-handed. Yeah, we left-handed gifted people,
They
man.
got it honestly.
Hey, man, we got a big show. We got some real in-depth stuff we need to get into, man.
Yes,
like
sir.
these sexual allegations coming up with these athletes. Really? That's what we're
Still?
doing now? Still? Like,
Still.
Like you ain't learned nothing from everything go around you.
Not a thing.
You don't pay. You don't look at the news about none of your fellow comrades, and
it ain't gonna happen to me.
It ain't gonna be me.
Right? It ain't gonna be me.
It ain't gonna be me.
Man, we got the sexual allegations coming up, man. We got another black man being gunned down by the police. No answer for that.
That's what I didn't hear about.
No answer for that, man. It's crazy, man. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick break. And we're gonna come right back right after these messages.
Are you hungry like I am? Let me tell you what you should do. You should head right on over to DC's first IHOP, located at 1523 Alabama Avenue Southeast, Washington, D.C. It's the first black-owned and operated IHOP in D.C. At IHOP, they want you to think of their table as your family's table. Create new memories and enjoy the food you love with the people you love. And they will take care of the cooking. We promise you that Renata and her team will take real good care of you. They are open Sunday through Thursday from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. and open 24 hours on Friday and Saturday. So stop by and let them know that Mike's Corner or Let's Be Clear sent you. And guess what? You just might get a discount.
Hey, looking to purchase a new home? I got the real estate agent just for you. Check out Ms. Sakina Kingwood, Realtor and CSR with Exit Landmark Realty in Clinton, Maryland. She lists and sells homes in Maryland and Washington, D.C., specializing in Southern Prince George's County and Northern Charles County, Maryland. New home sales, move-up buyers, and first-time home buyers are her specialty. To discuss your real estate needs, call or text Sakina Kingwood at 240-375-4790. Let her know that Mike's Corner or Let's Be Clear sent you. coming up with. He's gonna have that CTA. Hey, welcome back. Y'all know we be over here having that banter going on through the timeout, but we gonna get into that when we talk about a little bit later. But of course, one of the biggest stories over the weekend, we all know about the Dwight Howard situation.
The butt.
And first of all, they are frying him up.
Kill him. You see the Martin joint?
Oh, the Martin joint was fun.
Almond Brown.
Yes. But then they showed the video when he sat on the bench beside the dude, grabbed the joint.
Man.
He grabbed the dude joint.
I'm more mad at the dude for not.
Wait, what?
I didn't see that video.
I ain't see it either.
What? Man, he got.
That's old. When he came out there in that
He came, sat right with that, like, grabbed the dude Jake right there on the bench.
Nah, he like reached like this. Like
he reached right down on the man.
Before he even sat down. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, he grabbed the man Jake. The whole handful. So
Who grabbed who? Make sure I understand.
Dwight Howard grabbed somebody's jump.
The guy.
Yes.
Man, you know what I'm talking about?
He grabbed the rim.
Yeah. Hey, Sean, he grabbed the rim in real life, Slim. So,
But
go ahead, what you about to say?
Suppose he messed with a
I'm about to
trend.
say that, to be honest, the man's sexual preference is sexual preference. The problem.
Not there's anything wrong with that. A
Exactly.
person's sexual preference is their own business.
We not saying nothing about that,
But that's what I'm saying. But the problem is he's threatening the man and trying to do body.
Well, yeah, that's the
issue.
situation. Now,
That's
that's
the
what we're
issue.
gonna get into is the
That's
fact
the
that
issue right there. I don't,
He's threatening
I mean,
the,
that's the problem.
See, the problem is,
That's the issue.
first of all, it all came out. He was going to the parties.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, he was going to the parties and transgender parties. I mean, again,
Whatever he does,
whatever you do,
That's fine.
that's your business.
Hey, what'd you say, Nico?
My problem is he started threatening the man. That's the problem.
That's the problem.
No,
That's the problem.
allegedly.
Allegedly, he started threatening the man.
And you gotta understand this. Excuse me.
What's that?
He's putting out a book talking about their
their sexual relationship.
Yes,
Okay.
they promoting the book. That particular person, male or female, whatever.
Oh, you found it, Will?
Yes. They putting out a book about their relationships with athletes.
That particular.
So
They promoting the book.
So it's a man.
At the same time,
So basically, what's going on here?
Here goes go.
Basically what's going
Now
on
he got to
here.
get everything together.
Now there's a
he about to
man.
line it up.
Doing with the same exact thing that.
I know who was he grabbing?
Oh, some teammate.
Yeah.
Oh look! Have,
So
have
he-
you heard the audio?
Nah.
The audio between yes,
Between the what?
Yeah,
between Dwight and the person.
Yeah. I heard it.
Two of them.
I heard that.
I ain't heard not name one of them.
See,
Them
yeah,
are
Joseph
all
said-
right. You
Jo-
know you wanted in the butt.
Hold up.
You know you like it
I don't
like
even
that.
want to hear.
Wait a minute.
He
Joseph
said, "I don't remember that."
Joseph said,
you got
Hold on, he said he don't remember
So
that.
what you know?
Oh, you got amnesia now?
So
Get him on.
You know why he's saying that? Because he knows he's audio taping him. So that's why he said all
he
that.
knows because it could potentially.
Well,
be taped at the time.
he's taping the man.
Right.
He's taping the
listen, if you ask a lot of questions, Slim, you know you're being taped.
You know you've been taken.
Exactly.
If somebody asks you a lot of questions, keep asking you questions about this and that could be incriminating.
Of course.
You're going to have to say, man, what are you I don't even know what you're talking about, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
And then the man knew to tape him after they already asked the man to sign some paper saying he won't tell nobody. So
right. So,
allegedly. Let's say.
yeah, because that's what whoever Tim Howard is. I don't know who Tim Howard is. Might be his brother. I don't know because he keeps saying allegedly.
But my thing is this.
Tim Howard said allegedly.
So this guy's doing what basically what Superhead, Corinne Stephens did with
Correct.
Exactly. So, but they weren't trying to get at her. They don't mind being in that. You know what I'm
Where these
saying?
athletes don't understand, nigga, everybody supposed to be signing a release. Period.
Yeah.
Hey.
Period. If I'm dealing with you and I got millions of dollars, you got to sign this. Period.
See, the rule of
If you
thumb
don't
is
make
Or I'm not dealing
like
with
when Mike got out of
You
jail.
have somebody sign it if
that's
we
where
boys.
That's where Tyson messed
When,
up.
Because
when
things
Mike
might be
after
said
Mike
that
got
you
out,
wanna get out with
when
some
Mike
friends.
when Mike got out, that was his thing.
Yeah.
He had to sign the paper
It was too late.
and leave the
It was too late,
phone.
though.
Well, he was still going, so he was like, "Hey, I ain't going back."
Right.
So I always said that if you into that kind of lifestyle, Slim, you don't need a phone.
That's right.
At all.
I was watching T.I. joint the other night, T.I. Family and Friends.
Everything ain't go through your man.
He said, man, he said, rule number one, never fall asleep around a stripper. Around a stripper. And a lot of people, listen, that got to be the rule. Listen, like Joseph said, look, I'm going to be honest, none of this is surprising about his sexual orientation, which may be true, but you got to, if that's your thing, me and Will talked about
Be
the other
out
night.
with it,
Me and Will talked about the other night. If we all together, You see what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, ma'am? You know I'm chilling by myself tonight. You know what? Got you. Holler at you tomorrow, bro.
You.
Come on, Will. We out.
We out.
Yeah. No question. Hey,
All right.
Do your thing.
do your thing. I already know.
Right.
I'm
I
out.
ain't mad at you.
Don't have me sitting in the room and then you got all 5 transgenders coming. Wait a minute. What in the? Nah, bro.
What's going on?
And they big and strong looking. Like, oh,
And see, the thing about it was, he said the transgender guy was like, we saw each other across the room, made eye contact.
Yeah, I saw that.
Damn.
At Wild and
At
Out.
Wild 'N Out.
At Wild 'N Out.
Yeah.
But you look like a bruh
And he hit him up.
Yeah,
in the DM. But the dude said,
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
well, he said Dwight told him. He told Dwight to hit him in his flaky page or something, which is the fake account page. So won't nobody screenshot our conversation.
The Finster.
Yeah, the Finster. Wait a minute, Will.
This is just terrible.
Time
I
out.
read it.
Oh, say Will got a Finster.
I was about to get him.
Wait a minute, Will got a Finster.
I'm about to do this shit. Hold up.
I need to be schooled. What's a fence? What is
I
it?
guess the Finster is your fake account.
Your fake account.
Okay.
Fake name.
So won't nobody.
Know who you are.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Because
got
a lot of times the athletes mess up and they go in somebody's DM with their real stuff.
Real stuff.
So you get a screenshot and then
allegedly, like my boy LeBron did, right, to the girl.
to the girl.
Yeah.
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 But it's like when Tim say if you're gonna be in the media, know what the term means and use it right, like I do on my TV and radio show. Okay, Tim, my bad, bruh. Joseph said at least if the allegations are true. Exactly, just keep it real. It's going to come out eventually, and you rather control the narrative, than let the narrative control you. That's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, however, if you want, first of all, it shouldn't be put out there. You shouldn't put yourself in a position for us to put it out for the media to talk about it.
Right.
I mean, let's be
number
clear.
one.
Let's be clear, which comes on next Tuesday, right here on WinDC Radio from 6 to 8 p.m. Check the ladies out. But whether you report the news right or wrong, because again, at the end of the day, it's still media. Do we have facts? No, we don't got facts. But what's put out there in the internet or social media,
95% of the time is true.
it's true. You see what I'm saying? And then you don't help yourself by you sitting out there on the video grabbing a man jank.
Right. And if it's true or not, it's out there now.
It's out there.
Oh, it's out there.
Think, making people
But see,
think.
my thing is, it's like, okay, I thought about it when I saw his injury was because of his, what did they say? His
Gluteus maximus.
his glute. I said, whatever. And me thinking about it, I said, this dude probably, who actually sits on the bench because their ass hurt? But then once this came out, I said, ooh,
Well,
that's why his ass hurts.
he was already being accused of being a pedophile, hanging around schoolyards when he first got drafted by the Orlando Magic.
But
I mean,
I don't know about that because he was young. But he was out of high school.
But you out of high school, you ain't hanging around no schoolyards once you turn 21.
But he was straight out of high school though.
I know he came straight out of high school.
Yeah, so he was still young. So they're gonna say hanging around schoolyard. That's something totally different because he was still. He still was a high schooler himself, regardless.
Right.
And before this came out, they said he was dating a 21-year-old girl, right? Yeah. Before this all came out, he's supposed to be
Man, I got
dating some
8.
girl
How
that
many
was
children you got?
He was supposed to be dating some girl that
You
just.
got 8 children, right? How many
Well, see, my thing is right now, okay, now the Wizards really needed somebody at the center position. They went out and got him. I didn't really care too much for Dwight Howard in the beginning. But
I thought that was a game changer for them,
Right.
though, because
I
of the
think so,
East.
too.
We both talked about it. I
To me,
said,
I
to
thought
me,
so also.
one don't have nothing to do with the other, as far as I'm concerned.
What?
His play on the court doesn't have nothing to do with it.
no, I was getting to that.
I mean, because he's still a good player.
If that's, no, he ain't.
Why ain't he?
He's
a good player?
he's good for the Wizards. He's good to give them at least 20 points. 6.
Yeah, is he?
You know,
He ain't
he's
doing
good.
that.
He was good in Charlotte.
Yeah, but I mean, Dwight Howard got his moments when he want to play for whoever he want to play
But
with.
that's all mental. That's him.
Yeah,
but
but-
that's not taking away his ability. Though.
So
No,
why he
right.
not playing now?
It
That's not
doesn't.
taking away his ability.
I agree.
That's all I'm trying to get you to
Sexual
understand.
preference has nothing
Oh, he
to
can
do
go out
with
there and
No,
give.
we ain't talking about that right now.
No,
But
He
the
can
thing
go out there and give you 30 and 15.
But he
a
need to
night
go out. But
if he
see,
wanted to.
outside of his personal life and whatever he want to do you. But when you on that court, man, you got to do you on the court.
He's a mental case.
Like Tim said, Tim did say, which is true. You're right, Tim. Tim said, even if you come out, society is still going to judge you. Look at Michael Sam and Jason Collins.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true. That is true. Like, you will be, and they say they won't do it, but you will be.
will.
You will
We
be
kinda-
exiled.
What
Yeah.
team is
They
Jason
go
Collins
blackball.
working with? He's on the bench of
No,
is
he
it Golden
not.
State?
He's not even, no.
No,
He was last year.
No, he wasn't.
Who's
Jason
talking about?
Collins ain't. You think about his twin brother?
You sure that wasn't him?
I'm positive.
Okay, all right.
You think about his twin brother?
Yeah, I saw him sign out.
No, you think Jason Collins? You know Jason Collins,
The one that
twin
came
brother.
out that used to play for the Nets.
Right.
Yeah, he's not on
I
the.
thought he was on the coaching staff.
No,
I
thought he was on the coaching staff of Golden State also.
No,
See, so that's the other brother.
he got a twin brother.
I know. Okay.
Yeah,
So that's the other.
that's his twin brother.
Just on the coaching staff.
That's what the coaching staff. Yeah, you can look check. You can check that up.
Yeah, look it up.
So he has no job. So he.
No, he has no job.
Okay.
Like Michael Sam has
But now,
no job.
Now you said the Wizards about to release Dwight Howard.
Are they?
So the thing is it all because of what's going on?
Now look at Jason. Now look at his brother. Man.
They don't want that bad
So
PR.
why are they releasing them?
It's going to either be overshadowed with the
What's his
fact
brother
that
name?
he's
Jaron,
not
right?
producing for
Jaron.
him.
Jaron Collins. Now click
He's,
on his name.
he's always been injured since he's been there.
Okay.
He hasn't really been
Right there,
performing.
right there. See,
But now all this stuff is coming out. Why not get rid of him now? Because they don't want that bad PR.
Siblings, yeah.
But the thing is, if they release him right now,
Is it bad PR?
yeah,
It is.
It is.
it is because it's not going to go away. Right now, it's a stain on his career. Right now,
Oh, well, as far as the glutes injury, Tim said many players get those type of injuries from getting undercut and falling on your glute, which is a muscle that can be bruised and injured like any other muscle.
thanks a lot, Tim. But he wasn't even playing the game.
Joseph said, touche, Tim. They were the first two people I thought about, and Michael Sam especially hasn't recovered from the unspoken backlash. And now I'm going to take this situation from now Michael Sam not being gay. I'm not even saying about him being gay. Just because he was the SEC Defensive Player of the Year, he got that award because of like 2 games. He had like 6 or 7 sacks or 8 sacks in the 2 games. In my opinion, this is my opinion, Michael Sam wasn't never that good.
Out of the SEC.
So
he shouldn't earn a defensive player.
Yeah, so I mean, I just think he wasn't that good. Now, again, I'm not a scout though. I'm not a scout. I'm not an NFL scout. Not a college scout. That's just from I would say from the eye test.
Gotcha.
He didn't seem that good to me. He didn't run a good 40. You know what I'm saying? He didn't run a good shuttle or none of that. He was basic and everything. So what happens is, and let's go back to what I say, Sco. Your talent
outshines.
If your talent outshines what the situation is, you're gonna play.
That's true.
But if it's too much drama and your talent don't meet up to that,
We don't need
you. Same thing like you said with Dwight. Why they cutting Dwight Howard? Because first of all, we don't know what your talent is because you ain't even been on the court. You've been on the court like once or twice.
Once or twice. I mean, he had the last game he played a good game.
Yeah, he only played like what, 3-4 games?
But see, that's the thing. But he's giving you the numbers we need, but we need consistency.
Right, he ain't consistent.
And that's the whole thing. So that's a big part that's going on in the locker room now because you start off the season with, okay, we got Dwight coming, this and that, and everybody's hype about it. But then when it doesn't happen,
and I don't usually be hyped. I thought Wiz was gonna be like I said, the third place. I like the third seed with Dwight Howard.
I was happy.
If he can give you 15 and 10, I was like, Wizards might be third seed.
I had always said if he stayed healthy, that I could see him in the third place. But he's suspect. He get a little 8, he don't want to play.
Exactly.
Joseph said
that's why Kobe used to call him soft.
Joseph said, frankly, he thought that Dwight Howard was a questionable, get anyway because he's well past his prime. If they let him go, then they're only losing the body, and he hasn't been on the court enough anyway.
Exactly.
But is he past his prime though?
And he said he agreed about Michael Sam too, not being a stellar player. He didn't help his cause.
Yeah, because he haven't played.
But if you look at it though, he did his best damage down there in Orlando. He should have stayed in Orlando.
And that was for 3 years?
Yeah, but when he was down there, he was doing it.
Yeah, he was.
So when he left there, he went
He was the face
to
of
the
that
Lakers,
franchise.
right?
It was L.A.
Didn't do nothing in L.A. because of what?
Because of Kobe, though.
Kobe.
A lot of people can't play with Kobe because they,
Every team he went to, he has not been able to shine like he did in
and
Orlando.
he should have been that guy to be able to take a team over the top. I'm not saying win a championship, but he should have solidified that position whatever team he went to. Because to be honest, I honestly think they probably could have won a championship in LA if he played to that potential.
Yeah, I believe that too.
If he played to potential that he was in Orlando with Kobe.
Yeah, they should.
Because who Kobe won the championship with?
Shaq.
No, after Shaq.
After Shaq.
Oh, no.
Andrew Bynum, Lamar Odom. Like, come on now.
Gasol.
Yeah, like, come on now.
They had a good, solid team.
There's certain players that are team players, They don't think that the White House.
Even when he was in Houston.
He whines too much. Yeah, well, Harden's always going to be the last shot guy.
Yeah.
He's not going to pass the ball to you 20 times a game. It's not going to happen.
Tim said he had 11 sacks in his final year. They drafted him to avoid media backlash, but they sabotaged him so that he wouldn't legitimately make the team, trying to switch him to linebacker.
Yeah, let's not forget the coach of that team was Jeff Fisher.
Jeff Fisher, which is a player killer.
He's a player killer, man.
Tim said he also played injured most of the time after Orlando. That's true. He was hurt.
Right,
And
yeah.
that's what we said. He was inconsistent as far as like So that goes to say, like, I mean, if a lot of your injuries, again, we said a little while ago, your injuries start getting hurt, nobody around you. Mm-hmm. So right, so I kind of agree with you again, Sean. Like, because he passed his prime, yeah. Like, even though at the age he is,
right, he's past his prime, but he's not. His age is not past his prime. He's still young enough to do it.
Yeah, right? Jeff Fisher is the worst.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, could a coach make a player? Yeah. A coach can make a player.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and a lot of people didn't want that backlash from Michael Sam neither, though. Even though I think the Cowboys got him after the fact, and I guess that was his PR as well. Mm-hmm. But definitely. With the Wizards, I thought he could have made an immediate impact.
Yeah, he could have.
But with these sexual allegations, again, it's a person's sexual preference. That's their own choice. Like, hey, do what you do.
Like nowadays, it's not a big deal.
It's not.
It's not.
It's out on Front Street.
It really isn't.
But then again, the ones that are, your talent level ain't that good to take on that weight. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? I mean, CJ, your brother played in the league, so you've been around the league. So, I mean, how much is that frowned upon, though?
That is true. I mean, if you start winning games, no matter what you've done, you talking about the Cowboys, right? Cowboys play bad one week,
right?
As soon as they start winning the games, you forget what happened last week, right?
Right.
So
except for in the case of my man Zeke, my man did 6 games. So I don't hate this.
If the White was out there killing it, and the Wizards in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? So
we'll be like, man, somebody just trying to bring them down.
Exactly.
But since you're not doing nothing,
he make an all-star team, so.
He's killing it right now, though.
Yeah.
He is killing it.
Yeah. But so it's a whole.
He is an all-star right now.
Oh God, guy got jokes.
Yeah, I mean,
So but nobody.
And then, like you said, with these allegations that come out now, the guy, because he said if anything happened to me, he wanted to put all this information out. So,
but while we bashing, Dwight Howard, congratulations to the Wizards. They finally had a nice win last night against the Houston Rockets.
Overtime, right?
Yeah, even with overtime. In overtime, your man had 54 points. That was James Harden.
Shut that joint down.
Yeah.
Did Chris Paul play? I'll wait.
Lord. Did he?
Here we go.
No,
he sat out.
Did Dwight Howard play?
Get the hell out.
As the Dwight Howard played all year.
I'm just saying.
I mean, hey.
I'm just saying.
In my opinion, the Wizards was full staff.
So who was their center? Wizards what?
They was full staff.
I don't know who this. I didn't watch the game. I don't know. Who was the center last? Who was their center?
Don't nobody watch the Wizards go.
That's my whole point.
I do watch.
I'm just saying they stink right now. And they beat the Houston Rockets, which was not expected.
Tim said if it wasn't a big deal, people wouldn't be making the jokes about him allegedly dealing with transgender women. And again, like I said, Tim, if that's his thing, that's his thing.
Right.
And me personally, I think that he had the talent to outweigh this situation.
Yeah, he does.
He just don't have. He don't have a mindset.
He's not paying up to the potential.
These accusations that he's got. This is just ain't the city to have that accusation. I'm sorry. DC is the capital of pointing something out, man, and they will. They gonna go in on you. So
Keith gonna say he got a butt injury.
Yeah, you can't say that here. Not here in this area. No, I ain't.
And we talking about this area because this area we live in. They might can't say another area neither.
Right.
Maybe Atlanta would be okay. No disrespect to Atlanta. No disrespect to Atlanta.
But you're right.
No, I'm not right.
LA is another spot where that might get overlooked because
San Fran.
That's kind of their
especially San Fran.
You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, he said Thomas.
He said Thomas Bryant started last night at center.
See, look at that. Who the hell is that, y'all?
All right.
Exactly.
Hey, like your
so
man.
They were able to beat that man, whoever that guy's name, Thomas Bryant, went up against Capella. So that means, the Wizards played hard and they won the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So let's give it to him.
Becky said
Chris Paul was out.
Becky said we gotta stop calling him that. The guy said he's not a transgender. He's a gay male.
Right.
Oh, the guy said he's a gay male?
Mm-hmm.
But you looking like a woman.
With a weave?
Hey, and Joseph said outside Orlando, Dwight is a career underachiever. That he is.
Yeah.
And Thomas Bryant, nobody know. And that's not. Don't just think because we don't know him, other people don't know him. Because I was listening to Kevin McHale the other day. Mm-hmm. Kevin McHale didn't know who Thomas Sadorovsky was, and he's been in the league for 3 years for the Wizards. Yeah. And Kevin McHale is a Hall of Fame, one of the one of the 50 greatest.
You might not know until a guy get his shine, and he like.
But he's been in the league for 3 years. He's been in the league for 3 years. You still don't know somebody.
Nah.
Some people just float around team to team,
but no, Sadorovsky been with the Wizards for 3 years.
Yeah. So I know who he is.
But he can shoot.
He definitely can shoot.
He can shoot.
So can Jamal Crawford, but he been with like 18.
But Jamal Crawford is still a good player.
Yeah. Tim says no one thinks he has the talent. That's why he isn't getting any love. If it was LeBron, everybody would be on his side and call the trans woman a liar.
Man, you can't compare LeBron and Dwight. You can't.
I mean, a lot of people have been,
No,
the late great Teddy Pendergrass.
What he says, the guy was playing well.
Right.
We would be on
He
his
right.
side.
No, you're right, Tim.
That's
I
all
agree.
I'm saying.
If it was LeBron, we'd be like, man, he lied.
Right, exactly.
But if it was a
Right.
strong enough fact to say yes, he was with a gay male, I don't care how good you is. If it's confirmed that you was out, look at Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. Teddy Pendergrass.
Yeah.
I mean,
Stained. Anytime you talk about Eddie Murphy in back in the day, oh yeah, Eddie was hanging out with them.
Yeah, with the gay.
Was he still making movies?
Yeah. Matter of fact, he one of the richest black men in
It goes
Hollywood.
back to that point too, though. He
Maybe
still was
he
making
was
movies.
It's
You would still go to watch his movies, weren't you?
Yes.
Hey.
Exactly. So that's the point we're
Hey.
trying to make. If you
I ain't-
plan on doing what you do good,
Man.
they still go. You still
If your
go-
talent outweighs the
That's
situation.
the end of the day. You still
Yeah.
was making movies. You were still going to see his movies.
supporting him.
You ain't stop supporting them.
Still supported to this very day.
It's what it is, man.
Becky said Becky said he just likes to wear weaves. He doesn't want to become a woman.
That's fine. Everybody
Keith said they all take the
all
oath.
good, man. You know,
Man, look, they all do their thing, man. We don't have nothing against that sex, gender.
No, we don't.
we don't.
It's just a
But
fact.
again, like we said, if that's your thing,
I
that's
don't
your
know why it's
thing.
a big thing because honestly, he has been accused of this type of thing before. So it's like, okay, well,
It's
But the
my
reason it's a
first-
big
this my
thing
first
is
time
because, like, for real, like, let's be clear, which comes on next Tuesday, 6 to 8, Win DC Radio. What's hot going on in the NBA right now? You know what I'm saying? Nothing. Nothing at all, because the KD and Draymond Green joint feels it out for right now.
Goddamn.
Right.
So
They starting
this
to win again.
yeah,
3 games. In a row.
yeah. So this
KD
this
had what 49.
yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
Yeah,
like-
was- he was out there
Magic
cheering
was putting
for him.
foot on his
yeah.
ass last night.
That's what I'm saying. But again, like it don't just stop at Dwight Howard. It's just the forefront because we go through this again. Let's move on to Rufus Foster. He done been in trouble since he came in the league.
There you go. Yep.
He done been in trouble since he came in. Now he just got in trouble again with domestic violence, and there was a no tolerance that Sko always asking about. And the 49ers had a no tolerance. Let him go.
But he just got arrested back in February 11th in 2018. This year, he did the community service and done all that, and then they accepted him back. So now this time, I don't care if it's just an accusation or a rumor. You got to go. We gave you a pass in February.
Yeah.
Here it is only November, and you in trouble again.
Yeah, they supported them back there too.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Yeah, they back.
Yeah, he
So
got
the
to get
resolution
up
on the terminal released by team the next morning. So that means you found out at 9 p.m. you was gone by 6 a.m.
He didn't even find out. He was in jail at the time.
When we came to work,
Where's my time card? Oh, I'm out.
when we came to work the next morning, yeah, y'all know what we gotta do. Yeah, go ahead get it. Hey, go get this paperwork together.
Clean his lockout.
Y'all can go ahead clean that locker or let.
They said the guard came back there and told me he was cut.
Yeah, bro. You know they just cut you. So,
Look, I guess that got to be that's the worst sign. You sitting in the locker room and the security guard come back
but
there.
but he had to know. He had to know.
Yeah,
because he had like Sko just said.
I
Sko
was
just said.
joking about that, but yeah.
You just can't do that, man.
You gotta know that you getting cut because they had to tell you when you got in trouble last time.
You
Like,
got in trouble.
you know we having
Community
zero tolerance on
service.
this joint right here, bro. And then you have
Yeah.
domestic violence.
But see, these guys got to understand this. They have a no tolerance level for domestic violence in NFL now, in a lot of the leagues. You know what I'm saying? So why would you continue to put yourself in that
Exactly. Why
These
did
situation?
he-
positions?
Yeah, why did he put himself in that position?
Because they have that mentality thinking, okay, it's not going to be me. It's not going to happen. Well, it happened one time. I got off or whatever. Okay, it happened again. Here it is. But they just got to get away from that. Just like the DUIs.
It's their camp, man.
That's what they all understand. As a star athlete, as an athlete, period, how do you get a DUI?
Right.
I would never understand that.
Get a limo.
You have no friends at all. You have no
Exactly.
friends.
But your
whatsoever.
circle, all they want is money.
Yeah,
They're not worried about.
none of them are your friends.
Right.
Because it's
They
no,
say
bro.
no
Give me
money.
the key. Like if
Exactly.
you don't want to give me the key, if you don't want to give it to me,
Right.
you know what? Take that by yourself. Then I'm gonna get a Lyft or Uber.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because if you don't feel as though that you that big of a person that you can't listen to me telling you what's right, I'm gonna take the Uber.
Flat
If
tires.
you plan on going out and you plan on drinking, why are you driving anyway?
What's up,
Flat
Ray?
his tires. Can't go nowhere then.
Oh, Tim said they
He got
found
the
out.
money to get new tires.
Tim said they found out in February that the chick lied, and San Francisco wanted to wait to see what was going on before making a decision. Right now, even if the chick lied, because the same thing with Zeke,
Hello.
even if the chick lied,
It's still
you
zero
you,
tolerance.
but you escaped it. You escaped that. Don't let's not put. We all know the situation with this, but let's try not to put yourself
In
in
that
that position
situation.
again.
OJ.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's try to put yourself in that position where you won't have to do
6
that.
games though, y'all, from an accusation. This is where the NFL is so inconsistent.
All right, hold on. This is what we're gonna do before Sko get into that. We're gonna take a quick break. So because he about to go off about Zeke.
Man,
he about to go off. He about to tear the whole room down.
No,
so we're gonna
Max,
we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back, man.
We be right back, y'all.
Don't go nowhere.
Hey,
Sko about to go off.
Looking to purchase a new home? I got the real estate agent just for you. Check out Ms. Sakina Kingwood, realtor and CSR with Exit Landmark Realty in Clinton, Maryland. She lists and sells homes in Maryland and Washington, D.C., specializing in Southern Prince George's County and Northern Charles County, Maryland. New home sales, move-up buyers, and first-time home buyers are her specialty. To discuss your real estate needs, call or text Sakina Kingwood at 240-375-4790. Let her know that Mike's Corner or Let's Be Clear sent you.
Are you hungry like I am? Let me tell you what you should do. You should head right on over to DC's first IHOP located at 1523 Alabama Avenue Southeast, Washington, D.C. It's the first black-owned and operated IHOP in D.C. At IHOP, they want you to think of their table as your family's table. Create new memories and enjoy the food you love with the people you love. And they will take care of the cooking. We promise you that Renata and her team will take real good care of you. They are open Sunday through Thursday from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. and open 24 hours on Friday and Saturday. So stop by and let them know that Mike's Corner or Let's Be Clear sent you. And guess what? You just might get a discount.
What you thought it was, nigga? Shit, it's family over everything, nigga. Shit, if money ain't in the bank, damn sure it's in the bag. Y'all niggas ain't fucking with us, nigga. We gon' keep it how we do it, you know.
Chase a bag, chase it, I'ma get it. Rags to riches, that's the way of life in these conditions. What's the mission? Get that work and find a kitchen. Listen, you can find me in that laboratory, steady mixing. Mixing like you do that lean with the soda. Haze in the grape swisher, that's a fruit roller. Chevy nigga, but fuck with that GT Cobra. Fox body, hopping out no socks with the loafers. Badge of honor from loyalty, certified soldier. I say hold up, we gon' roll up, pockets roll up. You know us like the fuse, I'm about to blow up. Go harder, gotta show us. Shorty poppin', we ain't stoppin'. It's money over rollers, yeah. Chase a bag, hating niggas, just promoters, yeah. If I was you looking at me, I wouldn't cross them. I'd be coolin', pass the message to them niggas in your section. Flexin' like we won't toss them, beat the break dust off them. I just chase a bag, chase it, I'ma get it. Rags to riches, that's the way of life in these conditions. Chase a bag, chase it, I'ma get it. Catching up that money fast, push it to the limit. You better not be in line when it's feeding time. Cause me and mine gon' be ripping through your carcass. I'm trying to see where your heart is. I'm officially the hardest. That's official. SK, position like a marksman. Ready for war, I got him slipping in the darkness. Back against the ropes, go harder, don't go. I learned that in 94, seen the income level low. Niggas beefing toe to toe, we was scraping every penny, now I know. All that pride go out the window when you broke, yeah. I'm out that window with a scope, aiming for that bag, where that money at. It's the KID, took my crown, placed it on the throne, had to save my seat. That's right. Whoa, it ain't no game, so don't play with me. No, in my zone, that's the place to be. Behind the wheel, chasing the bag, trying to get from A to B. Ready to ride and provide, that's how I'm trained to be. Chase a bag, chase it, I'ma get it. Rags to riches, that's the way of life in these conditions. Chase a bag, chase it, I'ma get it. Catching up that money fast, push it to the limit. Chase a bag, chase it, I'ma get it. Rags to riches, that's the way of life in these conditions. Chase a bag, chase it, I'ma get it. Catching up that money fast, push it to the limit. Hey, I'ma get it. In these conditions. I'ma hit it. To the limit.
Hey, welcome back. Let me get this before Sko go on his rant. Joseph said the irony of Eddie Murphy, doing that. He was frequently called gay men, the F word during his stand-up comedy. We knew, yeah.
Oh, he got heckled, yeah.
Yeah. So Tim said Thomas Bryant is a second-year center who was drafted in 2017 in the second round to the Lakers after playing one season at Illinois after being McDonald's All-American in 2015. Okay. That's when that's cool. And then, like he said, when they found out about in February why the chick lied. But as far as with these sexual allegations, we say with these, whether they lie or not, whether you beat it or not, right. if you find out somebody lied, that alone right there, you know what? I got to change something up because I ain't trying to get myself caught in this situation. Right. Because even if the person lied, you're labeled
already.
You already labeled. So I had to get that up to Sko because Sko has a problem with this sexual allegation stuff.
Yeah, my problem is this, man. My man did.
Hold on. This
who you talking about?
What? This is what we call what pisses off Sko segment.
Look, talk about it. What pissed you off? Man got suspended for 6 whole games, which is the max.
But you gotta say who you talking about though.
My man Zeke. Everybody knows who I'm talking about. Ain't nobody else had 6 game suspension.
But you can't start
when it comes to sexual allegations.
You have to just speak.
Never.
Say Zeke.
Okay, Ezekiel Elliott, number 21 for the Dallas Cowboys.
Thank you so much.
Do I need to be more specific?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, well.
Now carry on.
And who was that?
He did 6 game suspension, man. Everybody last year kept telling me he just need to go ahead and lay down and do the suspension. Michael was one of the people that said, go ahead, get it off your head, get it out the way. But when you are avid about something that you didn't do, and an accusation can mar your whole career, now that he's basically known as somebody that had a sexual assault in his career, period. So that's going to follow him wherever he goes. That's on his resume from now on.
But I don't think that's going to tarnish his legacy.
Right. I don't think so.
Because his talent is,
Because you're going to say his talent, but my point is the inconsistency by the NFL. If you're going to punish these players,
that's what you're mad about.
That's what I'm mad about.
That's why you're mad, son.
6 games.
That's what pisses Sko off.
Yes.
That's what pisses you off?
Last year, Tyreek Hill was in the news about the same thing. Nothing came about it.
That didn't even come to the forefront.
Didn't at all. This is something he did when he came out of college. Same thing with Zeke. He wasn't even actually an official Cowboy before this accusation came out. This was doing, I think, spring training or something like that.
It's under that Urban Meyer joint slam. All that's under Urban Meyer slam. I keep trying to tell y'all, man. Hey, when it comes to sweeping stuff under the rug, Urban Meyer is the GOAT. And, I mean, again, we all make our own decisions in life. The choice we make in life is solely on us.
Right.
But when you got a coach that's taking control of your child's life or something like that, he has the opportunity to say he could have saved Aaron Hernandez. You know what I'm saying? But all the people I'm a Florida Gator fan, so I know.
Okay.
Aaron Hernandez, and
he was trouble.
He was trouble from the beginning.
Yeah, he was trouble.
He was already in the game.
Yes.
He done shot the people's face off in Wisconsin, but people didn't realize he's with Tim Tebow when he did it.
Right.
So Tim Tebow got him out of there. He had 2 other players on the team. I'm not gonna call their names out because they ain't get in trouble for nothing.
Right.
But they was the ones helping them to get the guns. I'll tell y'all who them was off air because I'm a Gator man. So and they 2 people in the league right now too. So he was getting guns from them people and like everything other Urban Meyer. Cam Newton started with Cam Newton. People forgot the fact that Cam played in Florida.
Right.
But Cam stole some laptops and Cam they cut Cam.
Who was the coach of Ohio State when all that stuff came out about Pryor?
Didn't Cam Newton do something about some crab legs or something else?
No, that was James Winston.
He took the crabs from grocery store.
From the grocery store, yeah. But the Terrell Pryor joint, I don't even know about that one. But I know when Urban left Florida, because he knew the joint was coming down. He knew that shit was coming down, so he retired. So then he went to Ohio State with Zeke and all that stuff. So. They good for sweeping things on the rug.
Yeah, they are. I mean, a lot of coaches get away with
stuff. Go ahead, Keith.
But
what's your question? But go ahead, Sko.
Peyton Manning. That's another one.
But again, got
swept away.
But you can't say Peyton Manning because it goes back to your argument with Zeke. It happened in college.
Right. But
he never got suspended. You're right. He never got suspended.
That's what I'm saying. The accusation was there. But they never did nothing about it.
Nope. He never got suspended.
So
it ain't come out until he about to retire.
Right.
What's his last name?
Hey, look.
He's royalty in the league.
The Mannings will always be the people that are basically untouchable. I already know that. They already have an argument about Eli Manning being the first ballot Hall of Famer. I disagree, but you already know he may be because of his last name alone. You already know.
He cried his
but
way
anyway,
into the Giants. He
right,
gonna
but my
cry
thing
his way
is this.
into
Back
the
to
damn
what I
Hall
was
of
saying.
Fame.
Like Tyreek Hill was in the news about it. Nothing came out from it. Who else? I said Ben Roethlisberger. Nothing came from it. Now we have Reuben Foster, who was on the second accusation. Now it says he was accused of pushing and slapping a woman in Tampa. Police observed scratch on a woman's neck, one scratch. But that's all it takes is the accusation, especially if you have priors.
And if you're in the area at the same time.
Yeah.
They was in Tampa just now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
So with that being said, it's like, okay,
Sorry, buddy.
they need to find an even discipline across the board. I don't care what position you play. I don't know if you're a kicker. I don't care if you're a water boy. You get the same punishment. That's just my opinion.
You should.
Tim said it was a different commissioner with the different rules when Peyton Manning came into the league, which was Tagliabue, yeah.
But when what's my man name now? Goodell, wasn't he his protege? So he was in office with him, right?
Yeah, but
to take over. He was being groomed to take over.
Yeah, not back then though.
Okay,
not back then.
But this just came back in the news. What, 2 years ago?
Well, the situation came in the news a couple years ago when he about to retire. Yeah,
and he was inside of that report. I can't think of the name of the report, but from Tennessee Volunteers, the report, and his name came up.
Right.
So even if your name came up then, is there a statute of limitation on this type of stuff? That's my question.
You're right.
For them?
What's up, OC? Has been
it wasn't one for Bill Cosby. So when we talk about statute of limitation, it's like, oh, how far can you go back? If
it depends on your state. It depends on the state.
The divided states of America again?
Yeah, the divided states of America.
Man, I'm just telling you, look at this. It's just.
And then who Bill went to jail for? Like, come on, man.
It's all political.
I can't believe he went to. I cannot believe he went to jail for that man. Bill Cosby.
He tried to be funny. He looked like a man.
Hey,
I say he looking like a man.
You know what it came now, right?
I say he looking like a man.
Pennsylvania said, okay, we're gonna give you Meek Mill, but we're gonna take Bill Cosby. You can't have them both.
They both can't be on the street.
You can't both on the street. Like they dangerous, huh? Really? Come on, man.
But Sko also has a list of people he don't like.
All right, go down your list, Sko.
Oh, Josh Brown, another guy, Giants kicker. Yes.
How many allegations, Sko?
22.
God damn.
How many games, Sko?
One.
One what?
One game.
One game.
He beat his
one game.
One game.
He beat his wife ass in Hawaii. Pro Bowl.
They knew about this at the Pro Bowl. You think anything came down? Any type of?
And what position is he? A kicker?
First of all, $2 million for the case, and he had owed the NFL the money this year. Remember, he had to pay the fine.
Yeah.
For backing Zeke. The Giants ain't paid a dime, not one red cent.
They cut him.
They just cut him and say, "Oh, we done with it." Oh, so you ain't gonna find the New York Giants for nothing?
Again, he's a field goal kicker, so he was expendable.
Hey, but you know what?
But the fact that they were covering for a kicker is the problem alone.
You're right.
Well, at least we know he know how to kick some ass.
Too soon. Too soon,
man. God. I just don't understand this, guys. It's like certain organizations, because they have a storied background. You already know the league don't really like Jerry Jones because he's one of the brightest minds of all owners. But
he's rebellious. He's very rebellious.
Exactly. He always goes against the grain.
He was like I would say Al Davis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He always went against the league.
Right. So then you got your good old boys. They're gonna look out for the Marr family. The what's the family name that own the Steelers?
What the hell?
Oh, what is the Steelers name? I forgot the white guys. I gotta look that up. I'm so mad about that.
But by the way,
the Rooney.
Yeah, the Rooney family.
Yeah, the Rooney. I can't.
Those story franchises with those owners. If anything come up like that, that's why I really believe that's why they swept that Ben Roethlisberger stuff under the rug. They're like, oh, we can't mar the Rooney's family's legacy with this. Right. Jerry Jones, give him 6 games. He can handle it. He's a billionaire. He can handle all that money. Really? 6 games, accusation, out of college, young man. He wasn't even 21 yet. This is what he's been accused of. You get this man 6 whole games. Case closed.
Because of Jerry, man.
But you can't use that. That's bias. You can't do that.
They don't give a goddamn.
That's my problem.
They don't like Jerry.
That's my problem.
So we're going to take your man out for 6 games and see what y'all do.
But that's my problem right there, though. So I mean, it just pisses me off, man, that this stuff is not going across the board. If you're going to have a 6-game mandatory sentence for anybody that has a sexual allegation come up against them.
So you go through all that.
Any domestic violence, anything of that nature.
You go through all that, you're going to leave Ray Rice out?
Oh my God. I forget about my man, Ray Rice. Shout out to you, Ray Rice. I hope y'all having a great marriage, man. But this is ridiculous, man. Even the guy out here that own the Ravens, no slap on the wrist, no nothing. They was like they were gonna try to keep him, but as soon as that tape came out, and Goodell even tried to say, "Oh, I ain't seen no tape."
But they had already knew about it. Like, what you think he was going to see?
Right.
Like, what you think he was going to see? Like, really?
And that's what they did. And this man's career is gone. Great running back.
Good running back.
I'm trying to tell you.
See, he can still do it.
Yeah. But he gone. You know what I'm saying? But yet the good old boys, they get to stay, man.
But
this is a say.
But just don't put yourself in that situation.
Urban
That's
Meyer,
my thing.
right now, like he just said, Urban Meyer. He knows about his boy, hitting on his wife. Oh, he claims, I didn't know nothing about that. Okay, 3 games. Yeah, you can stay head coach, Ohio State.
But the wife knew.
Mm-hmm. So you telling me you got a wife that ain't told you something about going on and other? Your wife want to talk to you every night on that pillow. You want to tell me he ain't know nothing? Dude, come on, you got to have some type of common sense. This is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, again, the story franchises, the story colleges,
Yeah.
that wherever you are, most likely that.
Let him been at Bowie State. Oh, shit.
I think Penn State falling in there. Penn State falling in with the guy who
Sandusky?
Yeah,
Sandusky?
Yeah.
It's going on for years. They fall into there too.
And that's what I'm saying. Again, we talked about that too. Like, you can't tell me that Paterno didn't know about what's going on.
Yeah, that's where my brother went to school at. Yeah.
So that's where your brother went to school at?
Yeah, he went to Penn State.
See, so yeah, linebacker you know, so certain people just, they say, well, they figured he was old.
They get a pass, man.
I think that's what they felt like with him.
Well, they were saying that, he was a defensive coordinator. They was winning football games. They had good defense on things. So
linebacker you, like you say.
Linebacker
you.
Sean Lee out of Penn State.
There's a lot of people out there. Sorry, LeVar Arrington.
Sorry. After the thing went, Joe died. Did he die because of what?
The stress. I think he was stressed out about that.
Because he really knew.
He really knew.
No, I think it's because you about to ruin my legacy.
Yeah, that's what he said.
He knew what was going on in the beginning, and now
stress cortisone.
He mishandled it.
Yeah.
He didn't understand times are changing.
Right.
We got this Twitter. We got all these things.
Mind say, I really should have done something about this in the beginning.
Listen to the people.
But he was going on.
But they think they never get caught.
They're forcing out Boeheim because Boeheim's assistant coach is doing
the
same thing.
Well, no, they tried to a couple years ago. They did.
Right, they tried to.
But Boeheim, he stood firm. He was like, man, I ain't know nothing about none of that.
Yeah.
And he was serious.
Yeah.
And they couldn't find nobody else to say that. But it's been on Penn State for so long.
Right.
For like decades. Like, come on, Joe.
Yeah.
You can't. There's no way possible that you
and
not know.
If I remember correctly, it was like one of the peons heard a little kid screaming in the shower.
Yeah.
Back and started telling people when people were sweeping it underneath for the.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
they do anything for the university, man.
Yeah,
because the boosters, man, that booster.
It's about them. Yeah, they the ones.
Yeah, that's that big money, Slim. So
yeah. And also Rick Paterno, he's lobbying trying to get an NBA job now. But
no, Rick.
Louisville pushed him on the door.
He's supposed to. Go.
He's supposed to, but
he cannot be getting fellatio in the restaurant in the bathroom. You can't do that, Rick. Come on, bro.
I said I'm Rick. You know who I am.
And then you not winning. It ain't like he Nick Saban. Nick Saban can do that.
Hey.
Nick Saban can go get some.
You better use
Nick Saban runs Alabama.
What if you say Nick Saban name? Oh no, he ain't do that.
Man,
we couldn't know. Not
man, he's a college football god.
I don't know about it, so it wouldn't matter.
Right. Trust and believe.
Certain people, man. Certain people.
Somebody would have walked in on him and saw him. They would have walked out.
Yeah, like
when you finish.
I see nothing. Same thing with Bill Belichick.
I'm telling you,
Bill Belichick. You turn up and he ain't see nothing. Hell, even when Jerry got caught in the bus with the girls, with the strippers.
Right.
Yeah.
That joint lasted all a bit 2-3 days, and they got that joint out of there. Now, I ain't talking about that no more. He would shut it down, man. But again, people in power have that clout, man.
Get those passes.
And it's just a shame. And you have all the backing behind you when you got that power from all levels, from the Senate on down to the police and stuff. Everybody just turn their head.
But they doing it because they don't want to lose that money.
Right. You don't want to lose that income. They get
they're
coming in with stacks. You know, you're getting stacks, man. So
you tarnish your league or
all
your
security,
organization,
all your security, all that. You know, I'm not saying nothing unless you worked at the hotel in Atlantic City, and it got closed down, and you end up having the Ray Rice tape.
Any type of scandal though, even
you had the Ray Rice tape. They look, they Sean.
You got players like
we just got fired.
Yeah.
What we gonna do?
Right. TMZ, how much you want?
Yeah, we about to split this money, Slim. Yeah, that's why Ray got caught up, man. Hey, the police, man. Hey, security police.
They didn't even press charges on him though. Well, she wasn't gonna press charges.
Nah, she did.
They police let him go. They was gonna let him go, like.
But they knew though. All of them knew. They because he told everybody what happened. So with just saying the tape, yeah, like why did he, like what you thought? He said he hit his wife. Which I thought he was gonna see. I guess just at the magnitude of how he hit her.
It's how he hit her.
Like
but you got But obviously they've been through that before. This is the type of relationship they had.
And Tim said, like Tim just said, that goes back to the talent allowing you to get away with many things.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Check out what Michael Carmichael said about talent over morals on YouTube.
I ain't even gonna talk about your man Floyd Mayweather. How many times he been accused of putting his hands on females?
He got locked up though.
Like 7 or 8 times.
They ain't stopping from getting $100 million fights.
Because who else you gonna watch?
Yeah, it's a whole different thing. Nobody who wants to spend it.
Yeah. But these are registered as weapons if you're a boxer.
Hey, hold on. Since you brought that up, is anybody watching Adrian Broner fight Pacquiao?
I am. I might even go out there for that one. I just want to see it
again. But like we just said, Floyd Mayweather, the most talented, the greatest, one of the greatest boxers of all time.
Give him that.
That talent outweigh all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. But really, does it really?
Yes, it does.
Because he's putting money in everybody's pockets. I don't
care
who you are, right? So
don't care who you are.
So that's the right for it to be excused.
I didn't say it was right to be excused.
Babies for years, man. So when they was good in high school. So they was babied in high school. They went to college.
Prodigy. They was prodigy.
Yeah, they were good.
You just gotta know right from wrong.
So you know what I'm saying. So they were babied in college, and then they get to the pros, and especially become a big star in the pros. And you know.
But see, it's not the fact of knowing right from wrong.
What these guys need to start realizing is when you have this kind of fame and stardom, you already got a target on your back. I don't care what it is. So any accusation is going to come at you. So you need to know how to behave and act in public.
You got to get that. I think you got to get that circle.
Right.
You got to.
You got to have your right camp.
Yeah. You got to. And that's one of the things I can give to LeBron because he has a good camp around him. He does have some good friends around him.
A lot of them do. Like.
Other than slipping in some girl's DM, you know, you
really yeah. You ain't got nothing on the man.
Right.
Kevin Garnett,
slipping, right?
Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, again they said LeBron, Kobe after the fact.
After the fact, right?
After
they got squeaky clean.
After the fact, you know what I'm saying. You got some people that put their people around them and say, you know what, this is what you got to do.
Yeah.
But again, for a fact, I would say for like people that got jobs, I would say Garnett and his OBF, which is original Block family. LeBron James and his crew that makes it, you know, make them get their jobs. Even go down to like Ludacris, he got his circle of friends that everybody got something to do. Yeah. When you make sure that they got to do something on their own to even be in your circle or stay in there, that's cool.
Yeah, right.
Didn't happen for everybody.
And then reassure them that just because you tell me no, I'm not gonna fire you. That's even better.
Like that's my thing.
You don't have to you can tell me no, man. Just
Yeah.
Because again, like I said, we don't see how people get DUIs because you can't even trust the police.
Man, come on, why am I driving?
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm not driving.
And then when you're making that type of money, it's just pick up the phone.
But that's what I'm saying.
A Lyft or Uber.
Well, James Winston taught Uber. It still got trouble.
It goes back to the hurricane. Denzel Washington, Ruben Hurricane Carter movie.
Oh my!
Hey, you been drinking? Nah, huh? You take the keys and drive.
Right.
I mean, it ended up bad for them, but it's still. It's just like you just don't drive, man. Police ain't fair. As I say about the police, Alabama, right? 21-year-old man shot and gunned down. Yeah. All because of mistaken identity.
Yep.
Because somebody at the mall said it was a shooter at the mall.
Right.
Black male, whatever. Police came. I guess shot the first black male they saw.
And to me, that's still.
And then said they got. I was surprised they came back and said they shot the wrong
guy.
Yeah.
They actually admitted they shooting the wrong guy.
I was surprised.
Does this still not go down? Because you've been a former police officer. It still should come down to training.
This is part 2 of what pisses Sko off.
It still should come down to training. You shouldn't be coming in the room shooting to kill. You see?
No, suppose
it's like
I'm gonna play the devil guy. Now you gotta remember we're going into a situation
that you know nothing about. I understand that.
I'm not gonna say that you know nothing about. I'm saying when someone is there shooting people and killing people.
I understand.
So I'm already the mindset that I gotta take this person out because he's taking people's lives.
And he might take yours.
Exactly. And my job is to protect you, all of y'all, plus me. So now I'm not thinking, well, I'm going to shoot in the air. I'm going to shoot in the, you know what I'm saying? Because he's already did what he had to do. Now, on top of that, we got a bunch of innocent people running around here.
That's my thing. Now, I watch a lot of TV shows and I see this.
What's up, Sana?
I'm not gonna say TV is like real life, but
right.
they'll say we have a regular clothes officer on the scene.
Right.
So be sure when you come in there is an officer, a regular clothes officer on the scene.
And that's true.
So they didn't say anything about the security officer that was already there with a gun.
And it's
no, that was the other incident.
That was another incident.
Yeah, but this was as a kid. He was just shopping.
Right.
It's like you at the mall shopping.
It's like somebody starts shooting in this mall right here. So I got to go in and get this person out. So now I got all these innocent people in here.
You don't know who got the gun.
And I don't know who got the gun.
That's true.
So it's certain things I got to do. And you're right. Training comes into effect because the first thing is to take cover and then see what's going on. So every time I move somewhere to go in, I got to take cover. So I got to make sure I'm not shooting the wrong person.
Right.
Before I start shooting people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then what I understand was the SWAT team too. So they prepared and that's all they do is train for.
Yeah.
I mean, the DC truck. That's all they do. I mean, the district government bought buildings where we just go in there and train.
Train.
Right. So when you're not doing things, all you do is train and train and train and train. So I don't understand why the young man got shot, especially when he didn't have a weapon, especially all these things.
Let me ask you this: why won't they change the shot chart?
What do you mean by change the shot chart?
Because when you go to the gun range to practice,
right,
all you got is from the waist up.
Show a whole one.
Why not show a whole body?
Because Sean Taylor died from a leg shot.
So, what happens is when you're teaching the person how to shoot, the larger part of the body, they teach you how to shoot cinemass because that's the largest part of the body to make it easier to hit the target.
We know this. We know everybody Mel Gibson.
And bullets do travel.
So when you start aiming at smaller part of targets, that makes it harder. And then when you want to duress shooting at someone, because normally when police officers get into shootouts for real, someone else has a gun.
Okay.
Could be shooting at them.
True.
Or about to shoot at them.
Well, in that case, yes, you shoot to kill. I understand that. But if a guy's on somebody, you can shoot the main. If he's just out in the open, standing there.
And we'll keep it real. When I first came on the department, when I came on, it was taught that they used the word shoot to kill. Now they use the word shoot to stop. But it's easier to teach somebody to hit the larger part of the body than hit somebody's hand or somebody's leg. It's if you actually have a range and then you shooting at someone who's shooting back at you, so you want to aim at the larger.
But I can understand all that.
Real time ain't the.
And then exactly. In the seconds, gun battles only last seconds.
Sana said, "If you from BK, hood dude, man, go and shoot that fool."
Yeah, because like when a bolo goes out and says, "Hey, we got somebody, officer down, shot and killed by a certain assailant," they already have him out. We're gonna take this guy out. You already should know it. But see, certain things like if they want to question the person, like look how they apprehended the guy that did the shooting in the church in South Carolina. They apprehended him.
Right.
Caucasian guy.
They apprehended the guy from the Boston bomb massacre.
Caucasian.
Guy in Vegas.
Need I go on and on? The guy in Vegas took himself out, so they couldn't apprehend him, but they would have apprehended him. The guy in Vegas that did the shooting in Vegas.
Oh yeah, he did kill himself.
He killed himself.
Yeah, so they would have apprehended him, so they can question
who
him
was
and see what was on his
took the Burger King
mind.
after? They did the church killing, right? Yeah, took
Caucasian.
The Burger King.
Yeah, the guy from the Waffle House.
Caucasian.
They apprehend these guys. So they have no excuse when it comes to going in there and just shooting a black guy. Say, "Oh, we got the wrong guy." What?
So now
you train to arrest the white guys without getting a bullet wound. Right. But yet when there's a black dude, we coming in there, guns are blazing.
So now
that's ridiculous.
They admitted to shooting the wrong guy. What's the next step? What are they saying?
Oh, we saw.
Nah, the guy that shot him is on administrative leave with pay right now.
We're sorry. That's all that is. He's still getting a check, man. That man dead and gone. He's still getting a check. His family now has to pay for a funeral for a child that should not be dead and gone.
But check this out. But to be honest,
Sana said, "If you black, you die. You white, you go to jail."
You black, you die.
She said, "If you black, you die. You white, you go to jail."
Ain't that something?
But them admitting that they were wrong,
they taking some heat.
They're gonna get.
They're gonna pay for that funeral.
They're gonna end up,
and they'll get. It's gonna be a settlement too.
They admitted they shot the wrong person.
Settle with the family.
Right.
They're gonna have to.
Yeah,
it's going to be some money.
They got to take one for the team.
I want his job. He should be fired right away.
Nobody want to say that his job might get taken. So and nobody want to say, well,
I be trying to tell Sco how powerful that the union be. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
police unions, Metro unions, them unions,
right.
Oh yeah,
teachers unions, like man, they strong.
They strong. They are strong. They are strong.
So that's why
if they want to fight for
he's
you,
on leave with her pay.
man. I just
because the union.
And to be honest, that's how it is.
it can be clear cut.
but it's pretty much him being on administrative leave
until it goes through the process.
Gotcha.
Because he still can get charged, right?
Yes, he still be
They can get
charged.
charged later, but right now he's still collecting checks.
But see, the thing is, they're just giving him enough time to go find another job.
Yeah, home with the
Fire immediately.
Immediately. I want him to
I
suffer
agree.
meaning. I don't want him to know how he gonna pay his cable bill. I don't want him to know
Because you got to invest. I think
I know
it's a
that.
process, right?
I understand the process.
It's a process,
But
right?
yeah, but I would fire
Because if
him.
you don't cross your T's and dot your I's, and he end up something coming in his favor, he could end up suing the police department.
That's
They get
fine.
his job back.
On the technicality.
Well, that's
They get his
fine.
job
That's
back.
fine. But this
And
guy's still dead and gone at the end of the day.
Right.
Son said, "Cops stupid as hell."
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, that guy's dead and gone. I don't care what you come up with later on.
Like, how could you? Like, what you gonna say to the fans?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what they gonna come and say to you? Go like, "We sorry, we made a mistake."
Here, take
What?
$2 million. Right.
To what?
Hey, but look,
So my son's life was only worth $2 million.
Yeah, man.
think about this.
all that.
As every job organization is different from back in the day. Back in the day, teachers were a whole lot better than what teachers are today. Back in the day, a whole lot of cops were a lot better than the cops we had today.
Right.
So a lot of mindset.
I disagree. I think there were back in the day, there were more racist cops than it is today.
Okay.
Yeah, the Ku Klux Klan was the cop. The cops were the Ku Klux Klan back then.
Back in the day. That's the only part I disagree with. I think there was.
So
more
my
racist
thing is the mindset of some of these young teachers going to school. They're not really thinking about the kids. They're thinking about getting a check. You know what I'm saying? Their attention span for the kids is not that great. But then you're gonna have sex with these kids, blah blah, this and that. This is the mindset. So what's the mindset of these young police officers that's going in there? Are they going just to get a check, or are they going because they want to be a police officer?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say sorry, my ass.
Are they a police officer through and through? Like, was their father and their grandfather a police
But
officer?
see, it's the
Certain
mindset
ones
of this
really
generation
wanna be
now.
cops.
It's just like everybody just want to get a check.
Think about it. They got signs on Pennsylvania Avenue. DC police hiring. I'm like, well, damn, you hiring anybody, huh?
They got that joint in VA too.
They advertising for anybody to come sign up. Like, what?
They gotta advertise.
I don't know. I don't think they would have to come from a police academy or something like.
Well,
they come through.
No,
they
they
come
go
through the ranks.
into the police
Go
academy.
into the
So I could be a walk on for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well, what they're doing now, you have to have.
Sorry, you can't. She said you
But
can't.
you know,
say-
PG don't
that's
even have.
that's some SCO shit right there.
age
son.
limit.
What?
So I'm gonna say real talk. They killed my son on some bullshit. When I go on the news, I'm gonna say, burn this bitch the fuck down. No peace, no justice.
Hey, no justice, no peace. I ain't mad at you because I mean you gotta understand a life gone over a mistake, but he still get a paycheck.
But you can't take. You
Go
can't get that
your
back.
badge and you gotta go home.
But no, he's going to get released, but they got to go through the
Look
process.
deeply into it. It's not a life that's gone; it's a generation that's gone.
Right.
Yeah.
If you really want to look deep
Yeah.
into it,
Yeah,
Tim said-
it's
you're
a
right.
generation.
Tim
Exactly.
said no.
Exactly.
Nope. He said no parents are different today. Teachers are still the same, if not better. I worked in DCPS for 3 years, and working with the parents kept us from getting through to the kids. And I agree with you on that one, Tim, because a lot of kids, you try to, because back in the day, you tell our parents we was getting our ass whooped, so we wasn't doing shit in school.
Right.
You tell some parents were like, well, don't talk to my child like that.
Exactly.
Don't talk to my kids like that.
Yeah.
Like I'm
I'll
trying
talk to 'em.
yeah, I'll talk to them. That's
They'll
not your
be
job.
fighting the kid with
I
their
didn't
kid.
talk to the and all that. Now you making an issue where we trying but as the teachers trying to help your child. Like, hey, we
Ignorant
trying to tell
parents.
you what's wrong.
Yeah.
And that's because these parents are just they kids too, and
Yeah, they tell the truth.
Young.
they young too. So
Got 30-year-old grandparents. This is getting ridiculous.
yeah, that's true. That's
It
true.
is what it is.
But at some point in time, like, so I agree with that. It's the parents that got to help more in with this schooling just as much as the teachers do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a better understanding from what they had back in the day. The curriculum is a lot different too, though, because now they downsize class. Back in the day, I had about 20, 25 people in my class with one teacher. Now they like, you can't, the teacher to student ratio, you can't have this many.
Yeah.
And then now these kids that's graduating today, like you getting what in senior year you graduate 150 kids. Back then when we graduated, we had like 350 to 400.
Yeah, my senior class was 365.
And
Senior class.
we discussed that a lot too, Sonny, that some police don't know how to police. I think that some police should be in a neighborhood
That they grew up in.
that they grew up in,
Right.
or they had. Not they ain't got to be in the southeast. Say for instance, we can just do southeast. They can be from northeast hood, Cause I mean, you know what I'm saying? Put them in a hood though, where they can understand what's going on.
Everybody knows the community knows each other. You be like, hey, Juju, you know your mother wouldn't like you doing that. Go on home, boy. You know that's how it should be. But that's not the case. You got people that don't. They
didn't say they got to advertise for the police department because most of us got a DC 258-840. I have a DC 258-840. Yeah, I do have a DC. So honestly, if you police and work in the hood, you should be from that hood.
Exactly.
Yeah, we totally agree. That's one of the main things that they should try to implement more and more of. Yeah. But again, that's the same thing like I said with people with mentors and counselors. Like mentors and counselors should be more from the street over in that neighborhood or somebody that's been through that situation. Because as a young kid growing up in Southeast, you can't tell me what not to do if you ain't been through my shoes. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Even though I know that I rep this hood and I know this hood was here before me, hood gonna be after me, but you ain't never been in it, so
you don't know nothing about what's going on.
So yeah, they got to police it better.
Go through, but yeah,
of course. Tim said charter schools help spread kids out and make classes smaller. That's true. But charter schools want that bread too. After October 3rd,
money, that tuition.
After October 3rd, your child's subject to get kicked out.
Yep.
After October 3rd, oh, Billy's son did this. You need to go to another school because they already got a check for Billy's son.
Speaking from K through 9, going to Catholic school, I went to Holy Name K through 8. 9th grade I spent in DeMatha. My mother doing it all on her own. Yeah, she's gotten a couple calls like, well, what's going on? She's struggling, but she kept me in there. Thank God for my mother. But so I know charter schools doing the same thing. You know.
Tim said we need to police our own neighborhood for social and financial reasons. I'll take that $60,000 a year. Yeah, I mean, I think about it. Even people that probably was in the hood and made mistakes when they was younger, they should be given another chance, even if you did have a felony.
Right.
Like, because sometimes you can turn your life around from your felony that you made and be a positive impact in the neighborhood. They should give people like that. And, you know what I'm saying? If you got like a murder charge or something like that, or a sexual rapist, sexual pedophile, you shouldn't get no authority.
No, you ain't getting
But you should check a person's background and see what kind of person they are to say, you know what, we might give this person another shot. You know what I'm saying? Especially on a trial basis. Let that person get a chance to be a police officer or something more in the community, because that might help a lot.
Right.
So I'm not saying because not all kids that come out of the hood, man, don't not necessarily have to, go with the street life. They can do the other ones. What's the girl's name that graduated from Anacostia? Top of her class. It was foster home to foster home, and got a full ride to. I forgot what college it was, but that was like the first one to ever come out of Anacostia High School and able to do that. After going through all these foster home.
But you had a lot of the feel good stories like that, though.
So it's all about, how the kid wants to basically, you gravitate to certain people. You know what I'm saying? So, if I see a smart kid over there and they learning, I'm going to gravitate to that person. That's personally me, and that's why I used to tell my kids, like, you don't have to be with the cool kids.
Right.
You can go, and get some good grades and stuff and still be a cool person.
I think one of the biggest things is tell a kid, you ain't got to be a leader, because you don't want to lead somebody in the wrong path.
Right.
Don't be a follower.
Just be yourself.
Because you're going to fall down the wrong. Be yourself, create your own lane, and just do you. Because anything that you go through, that's going to be all on you, and you ain't got to be responsible for nobody else. Well, I follow behind you. You got me in trouble. Just create your own lane.
I get you in trouble.
Yeah. So that's what we need to do, man. I agree, Tim, man. Police your neighborhoods, and hey, if you see something, say something. It ain't always about snitching. It's about protecting your neighborhood and protecting your youngest that's growing up, man. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come back and get to this NFL and NBA news, man. We're gonna have to lighten it up a little bit. All right, we'll be right back in 2 shakes.
Are you hungry like I am? Let me tell you what you should do. You should head right on over to DC's first IHOP, located at 1523 Alabama Avenue Southeast, Washington, D.C. It's the first black-owned and operated IHOP in D.C. At IHOP, they want you to think of their table as your family's table. Create new memories and enjoy the food you love with the people you love. And they will take care of the cooking. We promise you that Renata and her team will take real good care of you. They are open Sunday through Thursday from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. and open 24 hours on Friday and Saturday. So stop by and let them know that Mike's Corner or Let's Be Clear sent you. And guess what? You just might get a discount.
Hey, looking to purchase a new home? I got the real estate agent just for you. Check out Ms. Sakina Kingwood, Realtor and CSR with Exit Landmark Realty in Clinton, Maryland. She lists and sells homes in Maryland and Washington, D.C., specializing in Southern Prince George's County and Northern Charles County, Maryland. New home sales move-up buyers, and first-time home buyers are her specialty. To discuss your real estate needs, call or text Sakina Kingwood at 240-375-4790. Let her know that Mike's Corner or Let's Be Clear sent you.
Hey, welcome back. Real quick, let me say what Dana said. Dana said we need officials that put more funds and resources into the community programs for both parents and kids, which I totally agree. We need support for better upbringings, and these kids need to be able to dream other than sports. She said she needs to get us. I need to get you guys on my upcoming show. Okay. Just inbox us. We're more than welcome. Then yes, no problem. We are more than welcome to come on your show and offer any insight that we can. Sana said Muslims here in BK don't play that shit because police don't get extra because they know black Muslims don't give a fuck. No black Muslims don't give a fuck.
Whatever happens to the Guardian Angels? All them little Muslim
and the orange hats and all that.
Yeah. Remember them?
Yeah.
The Guardian Angels. I remember when they was in the Southeast. I had to walk protect them.
Oh, for real?
Wow.
They came over in the Southeast and got beat up real bad.
Oh, wow.
The next thing I know, they told me, you got to go walk with the Guardian Angels. I said, well, I got to
walk with them.
Sana say black folks and the anti-snitch shit cause us drama. Thus, police take charge. Yeah, that's true. Cause they ain't gonna say nothing until it happens to their family. That's how it is.
Let's believe it.
But as we started the show off early, man, we was talking about NFL, NBA, and we started off with the Redskin Cowboy game that was on Thanksgiving.
How was your Thanksgiving? I told everybody it was gonna choke on a wishbone.
And one of the main things the Redskin fans was throwing out of all these holding calls or penalties that was not called, and I put one in our group that they ain't called a face mask on that when he got face mask.
He got his head turned around too.
Yeah, so I'm like, man.
No, how about the false snap that moved 5 yards back, make our kicker miss? We ain't say nothing about that.
Man, look, I'm a Redskin fan. I say if you stop them from scoring, you can't complain about nothing.
There you go. There's your answer.
Like you say, you don't want them celebrating, don't let them score.
Yeah. For all them Skins fans that was talking crap about Zeke the first game, how many yards your man have on 15 carries? Or was it 17 carries? 35 yards. I don't want to hear it, you know? So it's mighty ironic how Zeke was held to 35 yards and now he was held to 35 yards. Look, y'all are cursed, man. Let's just go ahead and get it out the way. Y'all are cursed.
Told you.
I'm telling you, man, they smoked the peace pipe on them people, huh?
What do you think about the $21 he put up in it?
That was beautiful.
That was the funny
That was so beautiful.
That was hilarious.
But people don't know the story behind that. He said everybody that pledged $21, he would match it.
Right.
Up to $21,000.
Wow.
And this is his jersey number. I mean, that's great.
But again, like some with CJ, like all the penalties y'all cried about was on offense. They ain't saying about defense, how that defense stunk it up, and DJ Spurgeon did not hold his tongue on that situation.
And y'all could not drive the whole field. That penalty when we threw Dak into the thing, that's what got y'all down there to score that last touchdown y'all scored. So, come on now. We was winning by a lot.
And again,
a whole lot.
Dak is what, 6-1 against the Redskins or 7-1 against the Redskins?
7-1.
Yeah, I mean, it was a backup quarterback. But Colt knew the offense, and it was just a short week for him. It was a bad game.
But they called Colt the Cowboy killer.
Yeah, because he was like 2-0. He was damn near undefeated in Texas Parade though.
Dak is 5-1 against them. This is
5-1.
This is third year.
Okay, 5-1.
5-1.
So my thing is with that, don't let penalties dictate the game. If you're a real sports fan, you know 1 or 2 plays can't dictate a whole game.
Mm-hmm.
Take it out the ref hands. That's what you do. Again, great game. They got to live with that till next year.
It was.
Got to live with that till next year. And I saw one of the funniest comments though. They said Redskins lost on purpose so they can keep Jason Garrett around for a few more years.
And that's kind of funny.
I said, please don't let that be the case, man, because I still want him fired.
So my question is though to CJ, what did you think about DJ Swearinger's comments after the game?
Actually, I missed him, man.
He came out. He basically said, man, look. We ain't gonna cry. We ain't gonna blame the coach and this and that. It's the players. We was out there. We played. He said no. He didn't blame the offense. He blamed the defense. He said we got out there. We can't tackle. We can't do nothing right, man.
No, he said we can't do shit right. Say what he said.
Right. We can't do shit right.
He said we can't do shit right.
He said what I said.
Yeah.
He said we can't do shit right.
So can you really do how does that hurt a locker room when you say that about your team?
It shouldn't hurt.
Players out.
It shouldn't.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
Actually, you shouldn't do that.
Well, yeah, you shouldn't.
Yeah, that's a closed door meeting. That's not a media meeting. That's not a media talk.
You're right. He was clearly heated.
Yeah. So what you did, you called your players out.
You did. He did.
So in my opinion,
put him
like,
on notice.
Yeah, like, bro, you don't do that. That's a players only meeting situation where you rip it to. I don't rip it. Don't
last player
don't
that did that
Slim.
was who? RG3. What happened?
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Don't rip into me, bro. Like, come on. I done seen you. Like, cause I'm gonna start nitpicking you though, cause I done seen you two different plays when you let Mario run right past you.
Yeah, that's
what
true.
was you
That's
doing?
true.
This is the question. Did he rip into a single player, or he ripped into the whole?
Well, he said
team?
to the defense. So he basically talking to the secondary.
So he's saying that defense we didn't play well.
Yeah.
I
agree, but
I don't think he ripped.
But you don't do it in the media.
No, it's just the way he did
just
it.
don't do it. You do that to them.
No, don't do it in the media. Just
That's
do it in the locker room.
Pull them aside, say, man, look,
like
man,
you said, no, you miss tackles too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm not mistaken, Mario got a 90-yard touchdown pass.
Right on him.
Right on you. And then he got another 40-yard. You the safety.
Mm-hmm. So where were you?
Yeah, where were you?
Nowhere.
Yep.
So that should have been a closed door meeting.
Because y'all went in at halftime, what, 13-10?
No, I think so.
Yeah.
So
Sana said, my husband from D.C., that's a Redskin fan. I feel bad for him. And it was honestly, and a lot of people now, everybody say, oh, well, no, the Mark Cooper thing might be a good move.
Yeah. And finally, do you guys have an understanding on who is number one in the division? Because I told you before the game started, I said, if we win this game, we will be number one in the division.
Yeah,
because it seems like people still going out there trying to, they Google on their phone and put up there, it says we still number one. Fool.
Nah, because if your record is tied, then you go to the division record.
Thank you. But they don't have that understanding because all they see is, oh, well, I named first. What?
And then you go back and forth. You just say okay.
You're right. You're right.
Because you don't know sports. I'm not going. Listen, it's self-explanatory.
It is.
So now we on top. Okay, who the record tie? Yeah, but who got a better division record? But y'all got it. Okay, I'm done.
That means
conversation's over with. Yeah. Yeah. So, Drew Brees is running away with the MVP. I would say.
Yeah.
He threw 4 touchdowns
to 4 different people.
To 4 undrafted people.
People that ain't never caught a touchdown before.
He did a Brady.
Yes, to 4 undrafted people, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I know. That's my quarterback.
So Drew Brees is no way.
I played a guy that didn't even play.
Yeah,
I didn't know it.
Drew Brees is running away with that. And I don't care what nobody say. It's hands down that he got to be the MVP of the league.
Who the rookie?
Ooh.
So he threw 4 touchdowns to 4 people who get paid to catch the ball.
Practice
that was
squad
undrafted,
people, man.
Yep, that was undrafted.
I ain't never heard of these people. I was like,
who? No big deal.
Patrick Mahomes.
He spread the ball around. You never know who's gonna get it.
Second year, my bad.
You never know who's gonna get it with the Saints, man. So we got a big game coming up Thursday night.
I'm looking forward to that.
Now, the only tidbit I can say is the last time they was undefeated, we did go in their house and beat them.
Yeah, but our defense got
we ain't
It's not the same team.
We ain't had DeMarcus Ware neither.
I'm not.
We ain't got DeMarcus Ware out there this time. We got DeMarcus Lawrence, but not DeMarcus Ware.
I think we got a better defense than we did that year. To be honest with you, with Van Der Esch and Jalen Smith and the boys, David Irvin.
But David Irvin playing.
I think he's out. Randy Gregory. I think we got still
Randy Gregory.
DeMarcus Lawrence. The people I'm just naming. I'm just naming some defensive players. I think we have better talented defense than.
First of all, he just need to shut the hell up for one.
Who?
DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yeah, he told me he wanted to
shut the hell up.
He said they ain't never faced us before. He said,
talking about they better get ready and all this and that. Like, bro,
don't jinx it, man.
There's nothing wrong with confidence, though. Ain't nothing wrong with confidence.
Don't give them locker room material. We don't need billboard material for that, bro.
That is true.
Like, nah, just get in there and, hey, just play your game.
But if he's asking a straight question, what are he supposed to say? No comment?
You know what you do? You be real political. They got a great team out there. Been going there. And
do our best.
Just do our best. I think we match up well against them. And we'll see how
the
outcome will be.
But see, they asked Dak the same thing. What Dak say? Man, they put it in their pants the same way we do. Ain't nothing wrong with saying stuff like that.
Yeah, but
this is going to be a barn burner, man.
You come out there, they're going to get boat race.
Right. They put their pants on a little faster than
we did. They did. And right now, the way Drew Brees playing, he playing at an astronomical level right now, bro.
He is.
Now, will he be in the same conversation as Brady?
Huh?
Will he be in the same conversation as Brady?
For this year?
When it's all said and done, yes.
Yes.
Because right now, he's not.
Why not?
I mean,
hey, that's just how it is. Because whenever they talk about quarterbacks, they always talking about Brady, Peyton.
He's 39.
Who's 39?
I still think Brady the GOAT.
Breeze, 39 years old. Brady, 41. Breeze played less games than him because remember he was out with a shoulder injury. Also, you got the fact that he's the most passing yards of all time.
Who?
Drew Brees.
Yeah, but I'm saying is he's not talked about
to say he's
like
in the
everybody else.
conversation of being.
Yeah, he's not talked about like everybody else.
He's in the 500 touchdown club.
Well,
There's only a few people that
now he is.
Well.
Yeah.
Right.
He wasn't expected to do well.
Yeah, Drew's always been a good gunslinger.
And he's the smallest of the ones that's in the conversation.
He's like
6 feet even, something like that.
6 feet.
Yeah.
He was the first round draft pick.
Yeah.
That he was.
Brady was 6.
Out of where?
Purdue.
Purdue. Like,
I remember.
Yeah.
Purdue chicken.
And Brady was a 6th round draft out of Michigan. So
you ask yourself, would he be this great if he just stayed in San Diego and they never took Phillip Rivers? Because they drafted Eli Manning, but then they switched the picks with the Giants. So it was almost that was like a 3 quarterback thing swing. Yeah, Drew Brees went down with injury. They drafted Phillip Rivers, and then Eli Manning he didn't want to play for San Diego, so he went to New York. So it could have been like Phillip Rivers could have been in New York. Eli even got drafted. They decided to stay with Drew Brees. So it's like, but these are 3 guys that will be Hall of Famers.
Breeze wouldn't have been that good in San Diego.
The ones I just named.
Eli?
Phillip Rivers.
No.
Breeze wouldn't have been that good to stay in San Diego.
And Eli Manning.
I can see
will
Phillip
be
Rivers.
Hall of Famers.
I can see Phillip Rivers before Eli.
Oh, because they had good coaching in San Diego when Breeze left. So he would have been he needed Sean
But
Payton.
David Thomas was there, right?
Yeah, but the coach wasn't stable like Sean Payton was.
What was Marty Schottenheimer, right?
Yeah, I think it was him, and then he ended up getting out of there. But that just goes to show you like how coaching can be. Like, just think about it. Like if Jerry Jones had his head so far up his ass, Sean Payton would have been the head coach of the Cowboys because he was there.
That's true.
Same thing with the Redskins.
That's true. Was Sean McVay?
Sean McVay was the motherfucking offensive coordinator a couple years ago. Like, really?
So who do y'all think is the most dangerous duo? Well, I know what you're going to say. Belichick and Brady or Breeze and Peyton? Because they both came in the same year too.
Now with that one, I'm gonna go with Belichick and Brady, but I'm only going with it depends where you playing. Now if you playing in Foxborough, it's way Belichick and Brady.
Right.
Now if you playing in New Orleans, Belichick and Brady a little bit.
Yeah, I can see that
not
being
as
the
dominant.
Super Bowl. I can see that being the same.
Because if they would lose to New Orleans, it wouldn't be a big shocker. But if they lost to New Orleans in Foxborough, you'll be shocked. Like, you can't believe it.
Yeah.
Because I just think the Saints are an indoor team.
They are.
Right.
They're
an indoor team. Like, that's why I say if
I don't even think they played in the cold yet this year.
Whoever get the first round draft, whoever get the home field advantage, if New Orleans get it, I think they'll beat the Rams. But if if the Rams get it, I think LA will beat New Orleans outside.
But it's hot, so the weather ain't gonna be different.
You ain't as fast, bro.
You think it's not fast?
You ain't as
Indoors
fast.
is outdoors. I don't know.
No. That turf,
depending
man.
on the weather.
It's a turf, man.
Man, that turf, man. Like that turf. You got that turf speed, Slim?
Yeah.
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir. I mean, and just like with Kansas City, they doing good, but again, at the end of the day, Andy Reid, they coach.
Right.
Andy Reid, the coach.
They did it last year.
Yeah, Andy Reid, the coach.
He ain't got no respect.
Cleveland. I told y'all. Watch out for Cleveland.
Oh, they looking good.
Yeah. What do y'all guys think about that? That
What's
Hugh
up,
Jackson
B-Rad?
thing, man. Hugh Jackson goes in to give a hug to Baker Mayfield. He gave him the yeah, all right. You know how you dap up and try to come in for the he gave him the stiff arm like
yeah. He said some bad stuff about Hugh Jackson. He went with the enemy, but again,
It's
we
a lot
ain't in that locker room, so we don't know how Hugh Jackson treated him. But if Baker Mayfield think that man went to another, just with the enemies. Man, need a job, bro.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Nah, stop, man. Y'all fired me. I'm not. Right. Come on, bro. I'm not sitting there waiting for it. Nah.
I think Baker should say at least, hey, you drafted me. Give him some respect. He is the one that went out and drafted you.
Yeah. At the end of the day, like when you get older and realize that this team don't want you no more, they're gonna do the same thing to you, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So nah.
He could end up playing for the Bengals. Then what? Did the Browns gonna treat you bad just because you got to another team? You got released. What is he supposed to do?
Right. What's funny to me is how long the Bengals gonna stay loyal to Marvin Lewis. God,
Marvin Lewis got to go, boy.
16 years.
Got to go.
Bruh.
9 playoff appearances, not 1 win.
2 HBO specials.
But he wasn't. Hey, guess what though? He wasn't 3-36-1. So,
but he
gets you there to the playoffs.
In Cleveland though.
Yeah,
like bro, you got in their first victory in, but I don't know how many years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You could at least let him finish the year
He's
out.
on that Parcell tree, man. So, you know.
Man, you could let him finish. You could have let him finish that year out. But people sleeping on the Texans. Man, that's a team
they
you
better
sleeping
stop
on.
that.
Yeah, I guess that is my question. Who is the hottest team in the NFL right now?
It is the Texans.
Coming back.
Yeah, they won 8 straight.
I'll say Houston.
First of all,
let's not forget New Orleans won 10 straight.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, Houston looks
is
very
true.
convincing, and not to take nothing away from New Orleans,
but New Orleans ain't start off 0-3.
They started 0-1. 0-1. I think that's a long streak though. That's harder.
Nah, 0-3. You basically not making the playoffs. Your chance of making the playoffs is null and void at 0-3.
But that division is not that tough. Honestly.
I don't care what it is. You won 8 straight, and I don't care what division you in.
But we all know it don't matter what your record is at the end of the season.
No,
it's how you finish.
Because what happens is when the playoffs start, the egg get taken out the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean that. I don't mean. I know that title CJ don't like them. He don't like them Patriots, man. He still don't like the Patriots, man.
I'll give y'all a quick rundown. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Quick rundown down the standings, man. AFC East, you already know Patriots are running away with that with 8-3. With the second closest team is 5-6. That's the Dolphins. Bills 4-7. Jets 3-8. It's safe to say the Patriots got that division. You got the Chiefs.
They won't get not one wild team out of that joint.
Now this is a tough one. AFC West, you got the Chiefs at 9-2 now, but you also got them hot Chargers getting hot at the right moment at 8-3. So they right behind them. So that means these guys keep on playing.
They in trouble. They lost their running back.
Yeah. I know that hurt you too, Mike.
He got a sprained MCL.
Yeah, so he's weak.
Nah, he out for like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, so
I don't know how they gonna do that.
Austin Eckler's great though. Don't get him wrong.
He ain't Melvin Gordon.
Yeah, you can say that.
Harold Miner was good.
Yeah,
Broncos Michael
Jordan. Broncos dead in the water at 5-6. Raiders definitely out of it. I think they're tanking 2-9.
They don't even know how to lose right.
Who 2-9?
The Raiders. Like, why was y'all win the other day? Y'all stupid. I mean, again, you got that many first round draft picks, so you don't really care, I guess.
Man, 3 of them. Man, so if they tank out, I mean, hey, they get the number 1 overall. That's crazy.
You know how I feel about Gruden. I don't think he'll get Coach Period. So
next division, we got a pretty tough division here. We got the Steelers at 7-3 and 1 with the tie. Then you got the Ravens at 6-5. They not that far behind them. Bengals 5-6.
They done.
Browns 4-6.
Bengals
yeah,
done.
they done. Lost Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton
for the
gone for the year.
With
So
a thumb
he done.
injury. So that killed them. But that's going to be still a tight race there. We got the AFC South. We got the Texans. The hot Texans won 8 in a row. They're now 8-3. You got the Colts right behind them at 6-5. Then you got the Titans at 5-6. They took a big loss last night against Houston. Then you got the Jaguars 3-8. What has happened to the Jaguars, fellas?
The same thing that happened to the Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. They had a good run.
They had a good run.
They had a good run. That's what it was. Blake Bortles stink, and Jalen Ramsey about everybody else quarterback but his own. That man stink. Get him out of there.
Him out once before, but
the coach, I think that Andrew Luck will be my comeback player of the year.
Yeah,
he back.
So now we got one of the tightest divisions. We call it the stink division. We got the Cowboys at 6-5.
Damn stink division.
Yeah, this division stinks.
The NFC least.
There it is. That's the name. That's the name I was looking for. NFC least. We got the Cowboys number 1, 6-5. Redskins are 6-5. That's tied with overall record, but we do have a better division record, which puts us at number 1. You got the Eagles, the big bad Eagles, next week going up against these days.
I think next week all 3 of them gonna be 6-6.
And that's still, and what that will happen was the Cowboys will still be number 1.
Yeah, I think all of them gonna be 6-6.
After I said, but that's tough right there. You got the Giants at 3-8, man. They might as well tank it up. I think they're looking for a quarterback.
Joseph said my team is the Raiders. The Raiders is trash. Another reason not to watch the NFL. Hey, Chief of DC, I don't know how Marvin Lewis still coaching either, bro.
We got the NFC West, man. We got the Rams at 10-1. They pretty much ran away with that division. We got the Seahawks looking for a wild card at 6-5. Got the Cardinals 2-9, 49ers 2-9. How bad can 2 teams be in the same division? 2-9. So that's another part of the race with the Raiders for that first pick overall, man, because that's just terrible. Then you got the NFC North, yeah. You got the Bears at 8-3. That's a surprise. I never thought that it would be 8-3 right now.
Good coaching, baby. Good coaching.
Yeah,
defense, baby. That's defense.
Yes, Khalil Mack, baby.
Got that Khalil Mack.
You got your Vikings right behind them at 6-4-1.
Not a
Kirk Cousins
Brad.
looking pretty good.
Kirk, yeah.
Do you regret letting him go?
He looked good the other night.
As of now, do you regret letting him go? I'm asking CJ. As a Skins fan, do you regret letting Kirk Cousins walk? Of course now because of the injury or because
of the injury, yes, of course.
Oh man, okay. We'll let you deal with that. Let him live, man. The Packers at 4-6-1. I think your man Aaron Rodgers said
He said they got to win.
He's still saying relax.
Yeah, they done.
He's still saying relax. He said relax last year. He ran the table. You can't get, you can never really count out Aaron Rodgers because he's a bad man.
Yeah.
Then you got the Lions at 4-7. That's dead. I think that's it for Matthew Stafford in Detroit, in my opinion. They might even fire their head coach after just 1 year because they look terrible. They didn't get better. They didn't show why they fired Rhodes in the first place. It's just terrible. But anyway, last we got the NFC South, man. Saints 10-1, running away with the division. You got the Panthers at 6-5. What has happened to Cam Newton and the Panthers? I have no idea. Then you got the Falcons at 4-7. Big. That's a big disappointment. You would never think the Falcons would be sitting at 4-7 right now. They are, and also they lost the Cleveland Browns. It says enough right there. Then you got the Buccaneers at 4-7, man. They pretty much dead. Is this it for Jameis Winston? He gets to start this week, right? He started this last week.
Yeah, he done.
He started.
Yeah, but he done though. But that's good for him though.
Well, that's your rundown on the NFC. I mean,
so
the
this
NFL
week will be
standings
real
right
big in NFC, the whole league. So we'll see some changes coming around. Our new date for our sock drive will be December the 15th. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that post. Don't forget to tune in next week to the Ladies and Let's Be Clear from 6 to 8 p.m. right on WinDC Radio. Hey, man, thank y'all for tuning in. It's Mike's Corner, and we see y'all next time. We out.
Are you hungry like I am? Let me tell you what you should do. You should head right on over to DC's first IHOP located at 1523 Alabama Avenue Southeast, Washington, D.C. It's the first black-owned and